The number you are trying to reach is no longer in service.
You're damn right, bitch. Go ahead, please.
Capital Group, how can I help?
Oh, who is this?
Good day, sir. This is Mary with Capital Group. I'm speaking with the business owner, right?
Yes, Mary, listen to me. Thank you. I was wanting to talk to you. Listen, is there any possible way that one of your girls can use the back entrance this way? I'm going to run for office, and I'm a little nervous that I'm going to get caught with one of your girls. The service has been phenomenal, and I appreciate it. I'm always a big tipper. I just want to run for office and do not want to get caught. Can you assure me discretion?
Sir,
Mary?
we were calling regarding business financing. Is this something?
Oh my God! So, you're not following up for Susie's escort service? Then you're not. I thought you were just confirming my appointment for tonight. That's embarrassing.
No, sir.
Oh my God! So you don't happen to have her number, then, do you?
No, sir. But are you interested?
Okay, I mean, I'm not going to get crazy tonight or anything like that. I mean, I'm not going to, like, tie her up and throw rocks at her. But the thing is, I want to run for office in a couple years, and I don't want to get caught with somebody. So that's why I really need discretion. There's two things that can kill your political career, right? You get caught with a live boy or a dead girl. I haven't done any of those things, really. For one, I'm careful with the girls, and then, I mean, I don't hurt anybody. But I am going to run for office. So you can't help me out with the discretion that you're saying because you're not Susie's escorts, are you?
No, sir.
Oh, my God. I'm so embarrassed. Yes.
You are a business owner, right?
I'm a business owner, right, and I'm going to take this country to the next level in 2024. My name is Dean Michael Myers, and I approve this message. You wait. You're running on that ticket. I'm going to take a bus. We're going to go across the country. I'm going to be wearing a red tie. And listen, nobody's going to be competition for me. I know how to fix this country. I know how to bring the unemployment down. I know how to lower the taxes. I know how to fix the deficit. I know what I'm doing. But so what? I like to have a little fun at night, you know? I drink my Thunderbird wine. I have my girls. I just need discretion. You know what I mean, Mary? I need discretion. Go ahead, please.
Okay, so sir, are you planning on getting an extra capital for your business? We can help.
I'm going to need the capital. Yes, I'm going to need the capital because, listen, what I want to do, I saw this in a movie the other night. 2 girls at once. How great does that sound? I mean, I'm the kind of guy, I'm not going to walk into the bar, and I'm lucky if I get 1 girl out of 30, you know? But 2 girls at one time, because if I have the money, I can have anything I want, you know? Yeah, I think I want that capital. Mary? I guess that's the end of that conversation.
Thank you for calling. Suppose this is David. How may I help you?
David, hello?
Yes, sir.
David?
How may I help you?
Yeah, I got a big problem over here. I don't know what's going on with my account, and somebody charged some money, and then there's people that at your office who were trying to help me, and all of a sudden this guy Alex is a pervert, sir. He's perverted. I don't like to tell on people, but he's got my phone number now. I gave him my phone number to look up my account, and he's texting me naked pictures. Like, if you open up my phone, you see his twig and berries all exposed. Why do I need to see that, sir? Can you just refund me my money without showing me your twig and berries? Go ahead, please. Alex, something I said?
Thank you for calling Prime Sports. My name is John. How may I help you?
John, I'm still going to keep calling. I have a lot of problems with my Prime account, and also there's somebody in your office that's been texting me just awful pictures. I don't need to see somebody's peach pusher every 2 seconds. I open my phone, and this guy just keeps texting me. What's going on over there? He's getting Gandu with me. I don't go that way. Can you just fix my Prime for me? Go ahead, please. And that's the end of that conversation.
Social Security Administration. This is Aston Mellon. How may I help you?
I just got a bill, a huge bill I am so scared about. Can I talk about this bill I got? Can you help me? Did I call the right number? This
what
bill...
What kind of bill are you talking about?
This is for a book that I took out of the library in 1983. I didn't even think they could bill you for things like that. It's been 40 years. I'm not going to pay this $32,000 fine. This book was stupid. I had to read it for a report. I didn't mean to, like, not return it. But come on, after 37 years, you're going to charge me that much money in overdue library fines? Help me, please. Go ahead. Yes.
Sir, I think you have gotten wrong information, all right? Right now you are speaking with Aston Mellon from the Department of Social Security Administration.
Oh, good. So you can help me with this? Is that what you said?
Like,
you can help me? Like, I don't want to pay this bill, sir. I shouldn't have to pay this bill. $32,000, I mean, whatever it says, I can't pay it. I'm a nervous wreck here. I didn't expect to open my mail. I mean, I don't usually go to the mailbox because that's a scary place. Let's face it. There's nothing good in my mailbox ever. That's a scary, scary place. It's like a horror movie down there in the lobby. But anyway, so I opened it up, and all of a sudden, this big amount jumps out at me. So that's why I'm calling you. I'm sorry. Go ahead, please.
see, this call is not regarding about your library, right? This call is regarding about your social security number. So what happened to your social security number?
Listen, my social security, that's crazy too. Let me tell you about that. I did some time about 6 years ago, but they reversed the charges. I was doing 20 years. But then one of these cases where new evidence showed up and I was let free. I lost 6 years of my life. But that's on my social security. You could probably see that, right? Because they take money out. For every license plate I made about, 10 cents, they were taking about 8 of it. This government is crazy. I'm sorry, I know that's your employer, but the government does not stop taking money. They're like the freaking New York Public Library, I'm learning. I don't know who I should pay first, you guys or the library. What should I do? Austin, help.
See, the reason I called you today is to inform you regarding about your social security number that has been compromised in the state of Texas, and we have officially got an order from the law enforcement agencies to cancel your social security number. That is the only reason I tried to reach you.
Thank God. Yeah, I think the best thing to do is just cancel that number and don't even give me another number. Let me run away. Let me just be anonymous, and maybe all my debts will go away. I can't deal with this anymore. The stress is killing me. And cat spray, and I'm addicted to this cat spray stuff. But that's another story. That's not your concern. Sorry, I ramble. I ramble too much, Austin. I'm so sorry.
All right. I understand that, and thank you so much for your time and patience. Now I'm going to go ahead and cancel your socials, all right?
Thank you. And so I'm good on that. You have email address? How do I know that? Get a confirmation?
We'll send you a letter to your doorstep, all right?
Okay, what address do you have on file for me? Do you have my apartment in New York City, like 86 in New York, or do you have my villa overlooking Calcutta? Because I recently moved to India and purchased some land. I could probably see you right now, actually. I gotta get this telescope fixed. I could probably see you. I see you. Why would you wear that to work today, you stupid fucking scammer? Why would you wear that? You look silly. You look ridiculous. Fix your hat, too. That hat is ridiculous. Tuck your shirt in.
And what about,
you want to pretend like you work for the government? You want to pretend? What?
What about your library bill?
There's no library bill. What are you, stupid? Are you that stupid? Of course you are, because you're picking up the phone saying Social Security. You don't even know what that is. You've lived in India your whole life. You don't even know what that is. Of course you're that stupid. You're going to believe I have an overdue library book from 1983. What's wrong with you? What is wrong with you? Hang up the fucking phone and let my friends get to you next. Hang up the fucking phone. You're so stupid. I can't talk to you. I'm getting more and more stupid through the phone talking to you. You're an idiot. All right, I'm getting upset now. Let me take a drink. I got some nice vodka over here.
And why are you scolding too much? Why are you
scolding too much? Why are you scamming too much?
I am not scamming.
Why are you scamming too much? Oh, you really work for the government?
I am just.
You really work for the government? You're what? You're just saving money because you're in some kind of financial hardship and there's no jobs, but you're going to get out. I've heard the story over and over and over again from the people that you're sitting next to, actually.
No.
You know who I am? You know who I am? I pay people in your call center to give me information on you, your mom, your sister, everyone in your fucking family. Look, stupid bitch.
I don't have
We'll find you.
family.
And
I
you're
don't
going to
have
get
family.
flooded today. You're going to get flooded with nonsense. Just hang up the phone, put your headset down, go home. You're getting flooded.
I
You will
can't
not
do
make
that.
$1 today. No rupees for you.
I can't do that because I don't have home and nor I don't have parents. You know.
That doesn't give you the right to hurt innocent people, though. We all suffer now and then. We don't say, oh, my life sucks, I'm going to go rob somebody. You're an idiot if you think that's okay. Stop. Change your life.
All right. I'll try to change. I will try
There's no
to change.
trying. There's no trying. It's either yes or no. Yes or no. Stop hurting people.
But
They never did.
This Debbie, how may I help you?
Hey, is this Smart Fares?
This is Book and Air. We are the consolidated desk for the airlines. How may I help you?
So the name of your company is Consolidated Airs? I want to book a flight, and I've used Smart Fares before. I'm just very confused.
This is Book and Air, sir. We are the consolidated desk for the airlines. We deal with all the major airlines. How may I help you?
I mean, I've asked you twice already. I don't understand what the problem is. So the name of your company is Booking Fares?
Book and Air.
Book and Air. Okay, so can I do something online, or do I have to go through you?
We can help you over the phone, sir.
But can you do it online as well? Like, do you have a website?
No, sir.
Are you a dumb bitch? Are you a fucking rundy?
Shut up, motherfucker. Hello?
Rundy? How are you?
That's your name. That's your name, motherfucker.
Thank you for calling. This is how can I help you?
Hey, buddy, what's going on, you dumb fuck? Go ahead, please. What are you sorry about? Being a scammer? Hurting innocent people? Go ahead, please.
No. How can I help you with your printer? We are the printer support.
You can't even say the word support. Oh, my God. Are you working on that? Like, are you studying, like, the word support every day? Do you say it out loud? Like, when you go to sleep at night, do you say support, 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 support? You'll get better. I don't want you to, though. I want you to sound like an idiot. Yeah, go ahead, please.
No, I don't want to go ahead.
You don't want to go ahead? Yeah, I don't blame you.
No.
It's dangerous up ahead, right? You never want to go ahead.
Sure.
It's dangerous. Yeah. Che.
Bye-bye. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye. I'll call you back. I miss you. Miss you already. I'll call you right back.
Too.
You can't block me. You're too stupid. Okay, bye. Miss you.
Yes. Right.
Yep.
Okay, thank you.
Bye. Tumebalo chutia.
Bye.
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 You first. Hang up first. I don't want to hang up first, then I'll be rude.
The number you are trying to reach is no longer in service.
You're damn right, bitch. Good morning, each and everyone. Welcome to the Morning Scam Show with CJ Scams and TAGOW. Today we have OhItsLaz sitting in with us. He's scambaits. He's on Twitch. He has an amazing experience going on over there. Almost 2,000 followers. Let's get him there. His links will be posted throughout the stream. We'll be back with OhItsLaz. Wake up, each and everyone. It's the Morning Scam Show.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Take.
Hey, what's up? Morning.
Morning. How's everyone doing today?
Tired.
Yeah, thanks so much for all y'all joining us. Sorry I didn't say hey to every person, but I'm super glad everybody's here. And happy Tuesday. Let me check DA. Hold on. I hadn't checked my emails. I do not see it, DA. It's Morning Scam Show, all lowercase. Just Morning Scam Show at Gmail. So what's going on with you today, Take? How was your baiting yesterday?
It was all right. It was fun to see everybody. I didn't really make too many great calls, but what I heard from other people was amazing. It's always fun to be part of that flood. Some days are good, some days, it's tough. We did mess with the Social Security though for a long time, and they're obviously being hit by Scammer Blaster or whoever. By the time I get there, they're triggered. It's a lot of picking up the phone and just breathing or not saying anything.
That's
so
good.
I didn't really have too many entertaining calls, but it was fun to waste their time.
No, but that's good, because then if a real person called and had the same experience, then maybe they would just hang up, So that's definitely the hope.
Right. Sorry, I was reading the chat. Whatever. Yeah, exactly. That's why. I mean, it's the content's good, but when you're wasting their time, whether you get something or not, you're still there, saving potential victims.
Yeah.
So.
Well.
But McAfee, we messed with McAfee a little bit. PayPal. I'm sure. You were on Twitch pretty much. We rated you for a while, so you had a lot of people in there. I'm sure you were. What were you dealing with? PayPal, or Microsoft, or Norton?
I was dealing with Norton. Yeah, yesterday wasn't my best bait. I wasn't super happy with it just because, literally the whole time. I think that they had multiple. I think they were scamming other people, and I wasn't a priority to them. So they just kept muting me and unmuting me and having me wait and having me wait and muting me and unmuting me and having me wait. Until I lost my patience and blew up at them. So I'm hoping that we can get one of their text nows later on for you.
Oh, you got their location, right?
Yeah, I got their location in Kolkata. So that was good. They have WishNet private limited internet. So that was good.
You're like the location queen lately. It's like everyone you bait, you get their location. I mean, it's not even about trying. That's just like part of your natural bait now, is to find these fuckers.
Yeah, thanks to Sven, he taught me how to use some programs on my computer that just pulls it automatically. And it works for most of the connecting remote connect softwares, except for a couple of them. So as long as they remote connect to my computer, now my laptop will tell me where they are. So it's really good. It's really good. So I just, but I was just real frustrating yesterday. I knew they were busy with other people. I couldn't get them to focus on me. So I guess I basically failed. Because I just couldn't get him to focus on me, and, yeah, it was rough times. But I guess we all have days like that. Can't be home runs every day. At least I got some information that I put up on scammer.info for someone else, and I also reported they used a website, like a weird website to download the remote software, so I reported that. So, and I was happy on Friday, I reported one of their sketchy emails. Okay, I can't even talk today. All right, think. I reported one of their sketchy websites that they use to download remote software. And then yesterday when I checked on it, it said like, before it went to the site, it said, warning, this is a dangerous site. So I thought that was cool. I'm not saying it's because of me, but I just am glad that they put that warning on it now for a potential victim. Are you with me, Take? You listening? Hello? Take?
You all right?
Yeah,
I was talking. You didn't hear me?
No, I didn't hear you. I thought maybe you zoned out on my story because it was
I
so
responded
boring.
to what you said. I don't know what else you want me to do. I said right.
Okay. Well, I didn't hear you, so.
You hear me now?
Yeah.
I'm right here.
So yeah, that was my day yesterday. It was pretty frustrating. Then I just lost my patience at them. Started calling them a boca chota. Which is, if y'all don't know what that means, that's the equivalent of mutton chode in Bengali. Most of the people in Calcutta, maybe all of them, speak Bengali. So, thank you, Scott. That's so nice of you. Thank you, Asha. Appreciate y'all's encouragement, because yesterday when I ended the stream, I was like, blah. That wasn't the best one ever, but that's okay.
Yeah, but you still wasted so much of their time.
Yeah, it was over 2.5 hours, but still, they weren't focused on me. Like, I like it when they're real focused on me. They don't want to talk to anybody else. But I was thinking about putting more fake money in my fake bank account, but I also worry about, hey, Beta Ray. Hey, Lisa C. Hey, Mr. I know I missed everybody this morning. I'm sorry.
Yeah, somebody sent us a good picture to use. I haven't looked at that email yet, but I told them which email to send it to, and I apologize. I forget who I was talking with, but there should be a picture of money. I don't know if it's. I told them, I said it's not really what I do, but maybe CJ could use it. So maybe check through the emails.
I know we got a picture from Chris Float of money.
I think so. Yeah, exactly. I haven't looked at the picture yet. That was nice of him to contact me, though. He whispered to me. I think it was in. I don't know if it was your stream or somebody's.
Yeah.
But.
Yeah, and thank you to Danny, who's been sending us phone numbers every day. Really appreciate that.
Yeah, he's always good. Yeah. Yep. And they're like the travel numbers. I noticed. Like if you wake up at like me, you know, I work on shit throughout the day, and then I take little naps, and then sometimes I'll be up at like 12 or 1 o'clock or whatever, right? East Coast time. So that's pretty late or early. The travel scams are always going on, and they're not gray. They're freaking scams. Yeah, we won't mess with smart fares, of course, because they're, you know, whatever their problem is. But everyone else is fair game, in my opinion. These people, I called from one number, and they told me, excuse me, the flight would be $400 from Cincinnati to Portland, you know, because my wife is having an affair, and I need to get to Portland ASAP. The next time I call from a different number, it's $900. So they're scams. There's no question about it. There's no gray scam there. Those fuckers are scammers.
I totally agree. And we know what they did to Stephanie too. So.
Well, and I think that that was Gorilla. I don't understand the whole thing. I mean, they're affiliated with this. I don't think they're affiliated. They told her, you know, we'll refund you the $300 now, and then the rest of it, you got to wait 30 days from the airlines. Of course, they were lying. I don't even think Alaska Airlines knows who those people are.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just ridiculous. These numbers stay up forever. I'm on a rampage with the with those airlines.
Yeah, they're real annoying. By the way, before I forget, yesterday Fun Guy raided me and I totally missed it. So sorry about that. Thank you, Fun Guy, for the raid. Appreciate that. So what do y'all think?
Fun Guy here?
No, he rated me yesterday and I missed it, so I felt like I needed to tell him sorry.
Mm. What do I feel about what?
How do y'all feel, and how do you feel, like, what amount of money in my fake bank would actually make me more suspicious? Like, if I put $1 million in there, do you think that that would make me look more suspicious, or do you think that would bait him more?
I mean, everybody's different. I mean, I think their greed can kind of can make up for a lot of things. I mean, you sound like a young woman. So if you show them that you have $1 million in there, yeah, that could be a little shady. But if you set it up correctly, I mean, and you're telling them you inherited things or this and that, it's believable.
Daddy's money. It's daddy's money. That's how I would set it
So,
up.
I mean, anything over $100,000 is going to make them salivate. You know, anything over a $500 gift card. So, yeah, I mean, but yeah, sometimes I question that. Is it too much? But there's always circumstances, you know?
Yeah. Well, I've just noticed that if I want a bank account, I really need to have, like, you know, at least 40,000 in there. Because if I only have like 5,000 or less than 10,000, they just want gift cards, you know? So I have to have like at least 30 or 40,000.
Right.
So
you want them to get greedy enough to try to take most of it and have you send money to them and get their accounts.
Exactly.
Right. Yeah, so I mean, you know, I think, you know, over 100,000 is going to look probably suspicious unless you can set it up the right way with an inheritance or something. But I would think anything, you know, $30,000 to $50,000 with like a weird amount would definitely look legit to me.
Yeah. And Jeff, I agree. A lot of us use the same Bank of America account, but I mean, I can't make my own account, so I'm kind of stuck using that. I mean, I'm not stuck using it. I really enjoy using it. It's awesome. It came from Sinister Spatula. But a lot of us use that one because it works perfectly. It logs all the information. It's super great. But yeah, a lot of us end up then using that same bank. But so I definitely agree. If somebody wants to like code me a different one, feel free. There's your project for today. Code me a different bank.
I know how to do that.
Okay, great. Yeah, Zeb, that sounds good. So yeah, so I just
trying to fix the time zone problem too.
Yeah, tell everyone your idea on that.
I mean, I don't know. You know, the problem is I was telling a scammer my idea yesterday, and I mean, they should give me a Nobel Peace Prize for this and for lots of other things. But I was talking to the scammer, and I learned after the call that I think India, China, Japan are like 3 of the only countries that don't adjust their clocks, you know, twice a year or whatever. But I was telling the scammer my idea because if Australia, for instance, is 16 hours apart from from the East Coast, and then we just set our clocks ahead, we're 15 hours now. Right. And then in April, if I'm not mistaken, they set their clocks back. So then we would be 14 hours different. And then in the fall, instead of us falling behind, we would go forward, and then the next time Australia wouldn't go forward, they would go behind again, and eventually over a couple years we would be on the same time.
Okay.
Right? Well, what am I missing here? That's how you fix it.
Yeah, but what about like then people are awake when it's dark, which like has been proven to have health effects on people.
Listen, I mean, I can't fix all those problems. I'm not a doctor. You know, I mean, everybody's going to suffer a little bit, but it's for the greater good. You know, so what? You're going to be having breakfast when it's pitch black and, you know, dinner when it's sunny in the morning. But I don't know. I haven't worked it all out yet, but listen, if a few people get sick, there's billions of people that will all be on the same time. It's worth it.
What about farmers? Who then they end up being and it's dark, and they're sleeping when it's light, and they can't farm. What about that?
You see, this is part of my my running for office platform, wearing the red tie, because what that will do is create more jobs, and people will work on ways to illuminate every single farm so they can farm when it's dark.
Then you have a pollution problem.
Jobs.
Doesn't it create pollution?
Yeah, that's another thing. I was driving through Newark not too long ago, and it's like it smells so bad if you've ever driven through that part of New Jersey. New Jersey's a beautiful state, but Newark in that part of New Jersey, it just gives it a bad name. And they got these big industrial tubes that just spit out smog, right? And it smells so bad. On the other side, though, why don't they make tubes that just spit out air freshener or Febreze and kind of like battle it? Like, has no one ever thought of that? Like,
nobody wants to pay for it, probably.
All right, well, we're not going to solve the world's problems here, but we have OhItsLaz showing up, and I mean, if you've ever been in his streams, I know you're big on Twitch. He's also in the floods. I very rarely get to hear him because I have the volume down, and there's so much talent flooding every day. But he's got his own, Twitch. He's a big deal over there, 2,000 followers almost. And he's dressed like an airline pilot, and he's got a whole thing going on, and he can get dirty. So I'm going to be a fan. I cannot wait to talk with him. He just seems like a fun guy to talk with.
Yeah. Absolutely. So let's play. I got a clip of his. Well, it's not a clip. I got a video, but we'll just watch a clip of it, and then I'll get him on.
Really? Already?
Well, you making it sound like you want to do it right now, even though I had lots of interesting topics to discuss, but...
I don't want to interrupt you. You got things to talk about. Go ahead. I mean, I'm fine either way.
The only thing I want to talk about was, loved your video because you had the Each and Everything appearance.
Thank you. Yeah, that's false advertising, because that was 10 years ago when they were little babies. They've turned 10 years later. They're big fat devils, and they're not very friendly to me or to each other. All they want to do is eat and sleep. And I keep spending a fortune on all this gourmet wet food, and then they look at me like I'm mean, and I'm like, "You're from the streets of New York. I mean, enjoy the warm apartment and the nice sofa that you love ripping up. And my pets, I pet them like crazy until they purr, and then they want to get mad at me because they don't like the exact kind of fancy feast. And then I go back to the store, and then I get a different type of food. We're talking thousands of dollars now every week on these cats."
I think that was more your fault than theirs. Why'd you spoil them so much?
Yeah, I mean, it starts off with one little can, and then I guess it just goes where they don't want to eat the dry food anymore. I try to give them a mix, but it's they're spoiled. But at least be thankful. I don't care if they're spoiled, but I feel like they don't even appreciate me.
I don't think they appreciate you. I think you're their servant.
Yeah.
I mean, I got 2 dogs. They're spoiled, but at the same time, they do have some basic rules. Like, okay, yeah, your dogs, sure, you growl. Like, if they see people they don't know or animals, they growl, but you better not ever growl at me. You don't bite the hand that feeds you. And they know that very well, that they'll be in trouble if they dare try to fight me. So I definitely
forever barking.
My dogs?
Yeah, I mean, I would be scared of them, but I mean, obviously they love you and you give them love and they would never hurt you. They always seem angry I just hear them.
No, they're not angry. They're just like, they just are very. My vet told me that my one dog, Charlie, is the most vocal dog she's ever met. Because literally he just speaks he'll literally speak in sentences. Like he'll be like, "Rah, rah, 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 rah." And you're like, what are you saying? But that's
what is it? I missed it. What do they do? I missed that part.
They like speak in full sentences.
And how does that sound?
It sounds like rah, rah, rah. And my
Wait, you keep breaking up. You break up every time you do that. What do they sound like?
You have to watch the playback later.
Oh, all right.
But my vet even told me that this dog is one of the most vocal dogs she's ever met. And the second we go into the vet, he automatically starts basically screaming and carrying on. So the vet, like, they love me because I pay them money, but they also hate me because I have to give Charlie, like, anxiety medicine before we go to the vet, and even then he's freaking out. So it's a whole drama thing.
And that's a scam right there. I mean, people love their pets. And it's good they have these places. I actually, like last year, my cat didn't move for like 2 days. I mean, he was alive, but he wasn't getting up to eat. He didn't purr. He just wanted to be left alone. And he crawled up inside one of the couches. And finally, at like 2 a.m, I said, you know what? It's time. And I scooped him up and put him in this little crate and drove him to one of these all-night hospitals. Yeah. And I said goodbye to him. I really thought he was done. And 4 hours later, he's fine. I mean, they give me some medication, and I guess they gave him some kind of shot. But, $1,500 for 4 hours.
Yeah.
My MRIs don't even cost that much. I was just blown away. And I was like, okay, can I make payments? Nope. You want your cat. You got to pay us all up front. Damn. And I was like, oh, okay. I guess it's going to be a Visa day.
That's really heartless.
Yeah, it was a scam. I mean, I was waiting for them to say, we don't take credit cards, but go to the gift cards section in your local CVS. Well, whatever. He's fine now. That's all that counts. I'll pay whatever.
Well, I only visited. Did I tell you about the only time I took Stanley to the hospital, the animal hospital overnight? Did I tell you?
No, I don't think I know that one.
So, okay, y'all, don't judge me. Please don't judge me. Okay, so he had his first erection. It was, like, fine at first, but, like, 4 hours, I, like, looked down 4 hours later, and he still has it. He's, like, shaking in the corner, freaking out, and then I just started panicking and rushed him to the hospital. Because I thought it might, like, cut his penis off or something.
Jesus Christ. What was he doing? I mean, did he get into your Vitality stash?
I don't know what he did, but yeah, it was like for 4 hours, and he just, like, looked scared. Like, he looked like he was in pain and scared, so I took him to the hospital. And then they when I took him in, they're like, oh, this isn't good. We're going to have to put him under and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay, just do whatever you want to. And I'm almost crying. And then, like, 5 minutes later, she comes back out. She's like, never mind, I got it. And I was like, okay, thank you. And they didn't charge me anything. But it was like, literally, I was, like, crying because I thought, like, his penis would have to get cut off or something.
Jesus.
It was a lot of drama.
This PJ Scam's getting dark on the morning show.
That's what happened, and I still have a picture of it. I'll send it to you, Take.
No, I mean, listen, you keep those pictures to yourself. I'm still recuperating from the picture the scammer sent you.
Well, I gotta send it to someone. I'll send it to Sven. All right. Well, shall we play our OhItsLaz clip and then get him on the line now?
Yes.
All right.
Let's get everybody to enjoy. And I think somebody posted his stream already. I can't post Twitch streams to save my life. I'm not a good Twitcher, but he does have a YouTube channel too. But I don't think he's trying to grow that as much as obviously Twitch. But I'm sure everyone will help him out and post links and go sub or follow, whatever it's called on Twitch.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so this is OhItsLaz. So it's kind of long, so I'll probably cut it off while we get him on the line. But let's just get it started.
Awesome.
Attention. This call is from Federal Reserve System to notify you that we have found some suspicious activities in your financial transaction. So to find out more information, kindly press 1. Please wait while I connect your call.
Suspicious activity.
Thank you for reaching out the Law Enforcement Department of Federal Reserve System. How can I help you today?
Yes, I don't know. There's something going on with my financials.
Well, when is the last time you received a phone call from us today, sir?
Just today. Why? Ever heard of Jerkmate?
Jerk me off?
No. Have you ever heard of Jerkmate?
You?
Me? Yeah, I've heard of Jerkmate. You haven't?
Do you jerk off? Don't you have no girlfriend, sir?
No, I do. I have a girlfriend. We still jerk off like 5 times a day, though. Why?
Ooh, you'll be skinny as fuck, man.
I know, right? It's come everywhere. It's crazy. But Jerkmate it's on Pornhub. You know, they just ask you if you've heard it. It's real loud.
Your voice is breaking out. Your voice. What you said?
I'm sorry. Pornhub. It's like you need to go on Pornhub and you'll see the Jerkmate.
Okay. Are you saying that in a Pornhub?
Yeah, in Pornhub.
You need to do it by yourself.
I'm under the water. Please help me. Here too much raining.
No, sometimes.
What is that?
I don't know. That was some noise. Yeah, it's funny. I know.
Okay.
Yeah.
So do you jerk off?
Well, I mean, I'm doing it right now. I mean, if you want to keep talking.
Penis.
You need to jerk off so hard.
Yeah,
that
I mean,
your penis got. Yes.
My penis.
So hard.
Yeah.
You need to do it so hard. More than you need to do more than that.
Well, what else do I need to do? I mean, I spit on my hand.
You're a guy, right?
I spit on my hand.
You're a guy, right?
Yeah, I'm a guy. What do you mean?
Yes, I thought that you are a gay.
No. I'm a guy. I spit on my hand, and now I'm just rubbing it a little bit.
No. Spitting on your hand is not a good idea.
Why?
You need to put some soap. You need to do it with the soap.
Oh, soap.
Rub it. Yeah, rub it so bad that it might go. So good.
Yeah, I bet. Oh man. Wait, do you have a girlfriend?
I don't have a girlfriend. I live a single life. Single life rocks.
So you don't have a boyfriend either, then, huh?
I smoke weed. That is my girlfriend.
You smoke weed. That's your girlfriend. Well, all right. You know what?
Yes.
I think we're friends now. Okay. All right. Weed is good.
I'm not like you guys. Keeping girlfriend, having doubt on that, having this on that. Relationship sucks. You know what I'm saying? You just live your own life, mind my own business.
Okay. All right. I'm sorry. I'm very gassy today. Hey, you live your life the way you want.
I don't need.
You want to smoke? Huh? You want to smoke the pipe instead of putting your penis in a vagina? I mean, I get it.
Smoke weed every day.
Woo.
Yeah. Right.
Penis. Yes.
Yeah. You smoke every day?
That's how it goes.
You smoke every day?
Not every day.
No?
No, not every day. Sometimes, we need to love. We need to love. So I do it sometimes only.
Oh.
Sometimes it's better.
Smoke weed every day.
All right. What's your favorite strain?
No, sorry?
What is your favorite strain? What kind of weed?
Your voice is cutting out, sir.
Oh, what is your favorite weed? Your favorite flavor? Purple Kush. Purple
Kush.
All right. All right,
Much
not
more
bad.
better, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, purple is good. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I smoke a little bit.
Oh, goddamn, nice, man.
Exactly,
so,
right?
How much high you are right now?
Pretty high right now.
Are you high at the moment?
Oh, yeah, very, very.
Very high, okay,
yeah.
That's great.
Yeah, that's why I'm making all the fart noises. Is it like sativa or indica? Which one?
Sorry?
What do you like better, sativa or indica?
Oh, no, indica is better, sir. Indica is much more better. Wow.
Yeah, you're right. I like it. I mean, why smoke sativa when you could smoke indica and really get high?
Yeah.
You know, indica's for they
Yes.
really get high. I like that. Yeah.
Absolutely correct. Absolutely correct.
Yeah, yeah,
So,
yeah.
have you ever tried smoking weed and having sex with your GF or with your wife or whatever it is? I don't care.
Yeah, all the time. All
Huh?
the time. Yeah, we smoke together all the time.
How is it? How is the feeling? Can you tell me?
I mean, it's better. It's definitely everything is better. It's more relaxed.
Compare. Okay, compared to drunk. Compare getting drunk and having sex, and getting high and having sex. Which
Oh, okay.
is much more better?
Getting high, because when you get drunk, your penis doesn't really work very well. So definitely better when you're high.
True said.
Yeah.
True said. Yes. Drunk is all about having a good sleep. You know what I'm saying?
You're right.
Vomiting and having a good sleep.
Yeah, that sounds like that's a good idea. Yeah, that's good. I like that idea. Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah.
So, but when we get high, you know, our blood circulation it gets high. You know,
Yeah.
our penis we feel like it's much more bigger. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I've definitely
There,
I've definitely felt like my penis has gotten bigger. You know, but you know, I'm probably squeezing it at the same time. You know.
The fuck is that, bro?
You know, you smoke weed.
I like you, dude.
Yeah, you smoke
I
weed, your
smoke
penis
weed.
gets bigger. You know.
Yeah, sometimes you know, living a single life, we need to masturbate. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I do know that. I lived alone for many years. You know, the internet has got a lot of good stuff. You know.
Sometimes I wish I had a girlfriend, but you know, it's very hard. It's not hard to get a girlfriend. I'm cool. I'm a white guy. I'm so cool.
Yeah.
I like myself, but you know, we need to enjoy our youth life. I'm still young age. I'm still 23 years old. What will I do? What will I do keeping a girlfriend? I didn't achieve nothing. I
Yeah.
don't have nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing. It doesn't come nothing. You know, all you gotta do is have some tension in your head. You know,
I guess.
you
I
need
mean,
to stress out. Yeah.
if that's the kind of
It's-
relationships that you've had, I mean, if you could find the right one, then it
Mm.
isn't like that. You know. You got to find a girl
Oh,
that likes to smoke and play video games.
Oh no! If I had a girlfriend, I will keep the most beautiful girl and innocent one. I need an innocent one, not like me. If I smoke weed, if my girlfriend smoke weed, what does that mean? Nothing can change in our life, you know. She wastes money, I waste money together. Nothing's gonna work out, you know. But
Yeah.
if we have that one girl, if we have that one strictly girl, she'll beat my ass out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're right. I mean, they're not gonna want to sit here
some-
and watch you waste money all day.
Obviously, yes. I ain't gonna do that shit. I will get a
guess.
good girlfriend. You
Yeah.
know, waiting for that right moment. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, not all girls are high maintenance like that, though. Some of them just will enjoy
Yeah,
the
true
weed,
shit.
you know.
True said. But
Yeah.
I guess even the girls like smoking. Yeah, as far as I know, I like girls smoking with. You know, we will have a best sex. Hey, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, like, you know, if you do some, you smoke some good weed, your penis probably gets thicker. You know, it feels nice.
True said.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you wear only? Yeah. Do you wear underwear?
I wear boxers. Underwear is too tight.
Oh yes. Yes, boxer is much more better. And underwear is all fashion, you know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
an all fashion.
Yep. Yeah.
All you gotta do is simple. Wear boxer if you wanna have sex. Finish. As simple as that. You don't need to open your boxer and again your underwear. It's a very long way. I
don't-
cannot wait for that.
It sounds like it's very transactional. You might want to like slow it down a little bit more and take your boxers off and enjoy it more.
Yes, true said, man. True said.
Yeah.
So how is tomorrow? How is what is your plan for tomorrow for the Thanksgiving Day?
Oh man, I'm flying a plane, big jumbo jet.
Oh, must be.
So
Oh,
yeah.
sheesh. I like it, damn, sir. I really appreciate that, sir, man. I
Yeah.
wish I could be in United States. I'll meet you, man. I'll meet you We'll have some fun. You know what I'm saying? We'll have some fun. Yeah, you bring me some beaches. You know, if you are unmarried guy, you know what I'm saying? We'll have some beaches around us. You know, hey, hug, kissing, touching boobs. You know what I'm saying? Americans have a lot of big boobs. You know what I'm saying, sir? Shit.
Yeah,
No. If you
you got me coughing now. Jesus Christ.
Damn, you know.
I guess, yeah, we got, there's some big tits here in America. I mean, definitely.
Yeah, man. Lots of.
Yeah.
You know, a very lot.
It's in the Constitution. It's in our Constitution. I mean, it's in there. We have big boobs for all. It says it.
Do Americans have a lot of gold digger? Because in a YouTube, I see lots of gold diggers in Americans. You know what I'm saying? Can't trust no girl.
I mean,
They run.
I'm sure there
they
is.
run away. Oh, they run away for money, man, sir. Just imagine keeping your boyfriend aside and running away for the money. I wouldn't do that shit, man.
Yeah.
Why do Americans chase for money?
Because
we know,
they're
obviously, 110%. Every human needs money, but you know, I don't chase money. I'm happy with whatever I had, with whatever I get.
Oh man,
I'm simple as that.
I mean, when I lived single life, it was a simple time, right? You know, you spend money on yourself and you buy weed all day, and that's it, right?
True.
Sure.
And you know what? I just tried some, one different thing. I drank one beer.
Yeah.
You know, I drank one beer, and I smoked one blunt. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, you smoke blunts? Like, what paper do you use? What do you use, wraps, or do you break open a cigar?
Yeah, that brown color, roll paper.
Oh, okay. Oh, nice. Yeah, I smoke blunts too. Yeah, we like that. Hell yeah, blunts are the way to go.
Oh, it really got me fucked up, sir. It really got me fucked up. I feel like it was my first high. I feel like it was my first time getting high. I was high as fuck.
Yeah, dude. You know what you should do? You should try smoking 2 blunts in a row. Fuck.
Oh, goddamn! You don't know, man, sir. Oh, sheesh.
Right?
I can't even imagine that. How much? And when you get high and play games, you know what I'm saying? Fuck it, bro.
Oh, I know.
Again.
You get so good at it too. Like you're in the fucking game. You like in it.
Yes, I'm in it.
Yeah.
In it with the game. I love the game. I love playing game. I love playing Fortnite. I like playing PUBG. You know. Have you ever tried playing PUBG?
PUBG is like way too complicated for me. Yeah, Fortnite is not that bad, but like PUBG is like it's too complicated. It's kind of like Black Ops and Warzone, just too much going on.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, what about like have you tried playing Call of Duty? That phone game, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I play Call of Duty
version,
sometimes with some friends. Yeah, but there's a lot of sweaty people that play Call of Duty. They're crazy.
What about like you played Mobile Legend? Have you ever tried playing Mobile Legend?
No.
It's like a Wildcraft. You know what I'm saying, sir? It's like a Wildcraft. It's an addiction game.
Yeah, there's a game
you get
like
very
that.
Much addicted.
New World. That's another one. New World just came out. Yeah.
New World. Okay, I see.
Yeah.
So, what kind of phone do you use? You use an iPhone for playing games? You use an Android or whatever, iOS or Android?
No, I use my computer, PlayStation.
Oh, computer. Oh, okay, PlayStation. Wow. What PlayStation do you have?
PlayStation 4. I can't find the 5. Just the 4.
Fine. I mean, like PlayStation 5 is very rare. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's very rare to find out.
I know. Yeah.
You need to spend a lot of money of getting that PS5. You know, PS4 is very easy to get it.
Or get
You'll
real
get it
lucky.
From like around. Yeah. How much is out there, PlayStation?
The PlayStation 5, I think I saw it for $399 or $499.
$399 or $499. Okay. Yeah, exactly, sir. That means out here it will be like around 100K, I guess. I don't know, 50K. I guess it will be around like 50K out here.
Oh God, damn.
You don't know, man. But if you have a lot of money, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
If you have a lot of money, if you have a lot of dollars under your bank account or whatever it is, if you come out here, you will enjoy your best life. You know what I'm saying? Because out here, $1 it costs 72 or 76 rupees. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah, no, I know. The conversion is
So
pretty crazy right now.
yeah.
Yeah, that makes
So
sense.
you know, if you're not living out there and having a good life, take $1,000 or $2,000. You can come out here. Come out at India. You will have your best day of your life. You will see a good places. You will be visiting a good places, sir. So I'm just giving you an idea.
All right.
And you know,
I use a beard
out here,
straightener, yes.
You're getting out there. You're getting a new stuff. But when you come out here, and you will have a great stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I mean,
yes.
I have to find a job though, and then I'm making rupees. So then all of a sudden it's not good.
No, sorry.
If I come out there and then I have to get a job there, then I'm making rupees. I'm not making dollars anymore, and then.
No. I'm just saying you to come here for the vacation. I'm not telling you to search for the job.
Got it. Vacation.
Yeah. Because you know, dollar is dollar. Dollar is dollar. It is the second largest.
Yo, thank you for that follow.
Money, right? Second largest money, or
right.
whatever. How to say that? Second largest currency,
economy,
right?
Economy.
Hello, how are
Second
you?
largest
I am
economy
under
in
the
the world.
water.
Yeah. Pound,
Please help
I guess
me.
pound is
You're
pound
too
is the
much
first one,
reading.
right? Pound.
I'm not sure. I think it's like Bitcoin all of a sudden.
Oh, Bitcoin. I mean, like Bitcoin is like, is it like investment or this kind of stuff?
It's not easy. It's not easy. Like one
It's not
Bitcoin
easy
is
to get
$60,000 now, so it's hard to
What
get into
the
it.
fuck?
Yeah, it's so expensive. Yeah, one Bitcoin, $60,000. It's ridiculous.
Then, oh my god.
Yeah.
So tired of that shit.
Yep.
Once I get that, finish. I'm leaving my art. I'm very sorry. I'm going back to the moon. Yeah. I'll just buy one rocket. I'm going back to the moon. I'm leaving my art.
Yo, you
Once I
came
get
from
a
the moon?
Bitcoin.
You've been to the moon?
Never.
You
I
just
don't
said you're
even
gonna go
imagine
back
going...
to the moon.
I mean, like, once I get a Bitcoin, I was just saying. It was like, saying it.
Yeah. I get it. Oh my god.
All right, well, sir, nice having a word with you. Nice having a bit conversation with you.
Yeah,
I
try,
really appreciate that.
Try to,
I really,
smoke some good shit, for me.
I really had a good time with you, sir.
Yeah, absolutely.
Happy advance Thanksgiving Day. You had a wonderful day tomorrow. Happy Black Friday Day. You had a wonderful day on your shopping mall. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Black Friday's not really a holiday. It's just bullshit. But yeah, I get what you're saying.
I've got a Bitcoin in my pants for him.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah,
well,
all right.
Sir, my job is done out here. You know what I'm saying? Lots of bosses is coming out here in front of me. So I need to leave out. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
I want to have a word with you again and again.
Yeah,
well,
I'm sorry. Yeah, no problem. All right, bye-bye.
You have a great time.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Smoke weed and get high every time.
Every day.
Fucking streamer. Motherfucker.
So what
Peter
we get wrong.
Boom. See you, buddy.
All right, and we're back. Good morning. Is it Laws or Laz? That's what Take and I have been debating.
Oh, yeah, it's Laz.
Okay.
Laz. I know a lot of people go Laws.
Okay, awesome. Well, we are back with Laz. Thank you so much for joining us.
You are welcome.
We're
Thanks for having me, guys.
We're excited to have you.
Yeah. It's good to be up so early, too. I love
it. Yeah, exactly. Take and I try to do it in the morning. Because we think we're Regis and Kelly, and we need a morning show.
That's a great idea. I love it.
Well,
she would say Regis and Kelly. I would say Howard and Robin, but that's just me.
Hey, I'll go with the Howard and Robin thing. I'm down with Howard Stern 100%.
Yeah, I wouldn't compare myself to such a god, but yeah, I'll be Regis for now. But maybe one day we can elevate ourselves. But we're all three of us are on the East Coast, and it is early. So we definitely appreciate you coming on. I mean, your stuff is amazing. Like I know you from obviously the GF Flood, and we raid. And I first came into your stream I don't know how many months ago, but I was just amazed by it. You have like the interactive little people down below, and you're dressed like an airline guy, and you got the plane thing going. You bring like a different twist to the scam baiting, which I like. I was instantly a fan.
Yeah, I like to make it like all inclusive. Like everyone can come and hang out, and as long as you're over 18. And the flying is a lot of fun, and I get a lot of people that love playing around in the flight sim with me while I'm scam baiting. And a lot of those guys come in and they say, "Wow, two of my favorite things going on in here. This is amazing." And I'm like, "Yeah, that's great. That's two of my favorite things too right now." Scam baiting and flying planes.
How did that start? I mean, well, we got to talk about how you got into scam baiting as well, but
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know your history that much. Like, or did you go to flight school, or you just always had an obsession with it?
So actually, I am petrified of flying, and I'm scared of like heights and things like that. I don't go on roller coasters, but when the Microsoft Flight Sim came out, I saw it and I was like, "Wow, that is an amazing program. Look at that." I go, "I don't know how to fly a plane or anything." I go, "But let me try it." It was free on the Xbox Game Pass, so I downloaded it and checked it out, and I was like, "Wow, this is awesome. I like this." And then I decided, let me stream it a little bit, and in the flight sim category on Twitch, a bunch of people came in and were hanging out, and I just did flight sim for probably around 7 or 8 months until the scam baiting thing got started.
Oh, wow. So you started with
Yeah.
so this is like a game you play? Sorry, I'm real ignorant of
Yep.
games.
No,
Oh, okay.
it's a simulator. So we'll pick an airport to start at, like JFK, and then we'll get the plane turned on and get the passengers loaded, and it's all virtual, so it's all fake. But everyone's playing along, and they've got their planes too. And if I look to the right or left of me, I could see their planes also. And then we all line up on the runway and we take off, and we take like a 1.5 to 2 hour flight. And then we all land, and I get out of the plane, and I can watch everyone's planes landing on the runway, and everyone loves watching their planes come in and land and fly around, and it's very awesome. The flight simulator is just an amazing program with the graphics and the way it looks. So that's what's going on in the background. Besides, like we smoke weed, and the scam baiting started actually 10 years ago. I worked for Apple for 9 years until 2019. Yep. So I've been on the front lines of dealing with this issue for a very long time. And but I mean dealing with this issue is dealing with customers that have been taken, that think they've been taken, and that haven't been but have been attacked in some way. So after a while of dealing with that, you really want to strike back. Really want to strike back.
So how does Apple respond? Do they ever return gift card money or anything?
No. It's the same like with any other company. Gift cards are cash basically, but the stores would do their best to prevent people from buying large denomination gift cards to get scammed. They would ask questions, sometimes flat out deny selling the card. But people would contact Apple saying that they've been hacked or scammed or whatever it is that they say that's happened to them, whatever they believe is going on. And come to find out that, yeah, someone just got on their computer, did the usual refund scam, and got their money. And have to kind of tell them, you unfortunately lost money, and there isn't anything that we can do, about it.
Yeah.
That was a bummer. But all we can really do is to not secure the computer, but to remove these programs that these guys put on there, AnyDesk and whatnot, and then just give them the best advice that we could. I dealt with that for a very long time. But then, like a year and a half ago, my grandmother called me out of nowhere. It's like, oh my God, I'm glad we were able to reconnect. Where do you want me to send the money? And I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, aren't you in Mexico with car trouble?
Oh my God, I'm
And
sorry,
I'm
I'm
like,
laughing. It's not funny. It's just so like, crazy.
Yeah. It is. And so I'm sure you guys know how that story goes, and I stopped that scam dead in its tracks. And I started thinking about this. I'm like, man, I can't take this anymore. These scammers are they're everywhere. They are all over the place. And no matter how many times you change your number, you're still going to get several calls a week about some kind of nonsense,
Yeah.
And it was just time to strike back. And I'm sitting on stream one day just thinking about it. And it's odd. One of these calls come in and I answer the phone and it's just your car warranty, which some people say is or isn't a scam. I tell you it 100% is, because they hang up on you and no legitimate company would do that as much as these people do.
Right.
And I took that call and messed around and it was a hit and I was like, okay, this is it. We're doing this now. We're gonna try and mess with these people all day long.
Yeah, awesome.
Those car people. I mean, yeah, it might be considered a gray scam, but I'm going to lead towards more towards it's a scam.
Yeah.
And they're annoying anyway. And if they keep calling, they have the right to be fucked with. So please keep doing that.
Yep. And the kicker is that all these calls that I'm doing, they're all incoming calls. They're calls to me. I'm not calling any of these guys. They're all calling into me. So even more screw you to them. Like they've got no pot to piss in. It doesn't matter what's going on.
Yeah, I mean, I think the best meme I've ever seen was when it's the fortune cookie. You open up the fortune cookie, and the fortune is, we've been trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty. They don't die, these people. I mean,
I swear to God, it's gonna be in a Happy Meal at McDonald's.
The last time we called one, and I think she knew my voice, right? Didn't she yell at me immediately and hang up? I think that was on our show here. I mess with them. When I cannot find a tech support scam or Norton or any of those typical scammers that we always deal with, I'm on the car warranty people.
What do you guys think about like the Men's Vitality Warehouse?
I've called them, I think, 23 times 2 days ago from the same number, and I would say 1 out of every 5 would engage me, and hopefully because it's on the website there, everybody else is messing with them. Now, I still I don't like them, and I'm still always concerned. Are they really going to send you the pills, even though they're not proven to work? It's dangerous. They're scumbags. I say just keep messing with them. That's my opinion.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Why not?
Right. But it's hard now to get a funny call in with them because they don't play along as much as they did 6 months ago.
Oh, you got to really string them along. I had a couple of good ones yesterday with them that really went, and you can just play with them a little bit, it's really my wife that makes these kinds of decisions here, and she'll just kick the crap out of me if I buy any kind of pills like this, and they'll still just sit there and keep trying to sell it to you. So hard. They really do.
Do you use a dialer or do you use just a couple different numbers?
12,000 phone numbers.
12,000. Yeah. See, that's why I don't get. I have 6 phone. When I call on my own, I have around 8 numbers, and all of them they know. So I need to get on that system, and then I can get further along with them.
Yeah. There's a couple of ways to a couple of doors that you can open up that really make changes for you in this game.
Yeah, but those pills don't work anyway. My friend told me. Yeah.
Did they even get them? My friend told me. Did they even get them? I'm like, do you guys have any pills that can make my penis smaller? I go, because that's what I'm going for right now. I go, that will enhance my sex life because I've taken this thing out and girls run away. I go, so really, can you help me?
Oh my God.
Right.
Well,
I've tried everything to get a refund because I accidentally watched the pills, and now they make everything smaller. And I had fun with them in the day. I just got to get back into it with a different number. But CJ and I are always curious, like what would happen if we actually gave them a prepaid card? Like would the pills come? Whether it's Canadian Pharmacy, Indian Pharmacy, Vitality. Has anyone ever tried? Do they really ship you the pills?
Well, I don't know about Men's Vitality. I know like the Police Action League and whatnot that wants donations. When you give them your address, you never get an envelope in the mail.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I tried
You've tried that.
Yeah, I had a PO box which had like a physical address, and nothing ever came. I tried a few things.
Open season, then.
Never come.
That's verification to keep messing with them.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, any of these cold call, robocalls, any call that starts with like a little boop, is bullshit.
Yeah.
That's perfect. Yep.
Yeah,
Or that
exactly.
Chopin hold music, right?
Yeah, or you get, that kind of shit. Yeah. It's just,
Oh, you got it perfect there.
yeah, slide whistle there. Yeah, I'm out of here. Phew.
Right.
Yeah, that's part of how I mess with them is I have an extensive soundboard of these guys just saying some of the most like ridiculous stuff, and I'll just mess with them so bad.
We just work hard and then scam people and then we earn money.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. I need a soundboard to play.
Oh.
Yep. And they're all sounds of these guys talking to me, and I try to get them to tell me that they love me.
Love you too, sir.
Love you too.
Like I've got like 20 of these sound clips of these guys telling me they love me. At the end of a call, love you, bye, and they're like, "What? Okay, love you. Okay, cool."
Yeah, that happens to me a lot too, but I don't know. I just thought it was because I was a woman. I don't know.
Oh, they hate me. They actually hate me. They recognize me. They really, really like this guy.
You motherfucker, you calling me? What is the matter? This is 2022. Why you calling me again?
So we can have a
You
good year
motherfucker,
together.
why you calling?
Like I must have ruined his whole 2021. This is 2022. Why are you still calling me?
I mean, that's like what we all pray for. I mean, that's like you can't even write that stuff as like being a comedy guy. I mean, when that stuff happens, when they pick up the phone and say, "Stop calling me," I mean, that's what we want. It's just amazing that you got that. I mean, that's like
turn the tables.
Music to your ears.
You want to turn the tables on them. You want them to all of a sudden start pondering and thinking things. And then you can always ask them questions too. Like, "Hey, what do you tell your parents that you do for a living? Are you proud of what you do?" And no one ever has said yes to that.
Yeah, exactly.
No one has said yes to that. You get them thinking, you're like, "Oh, I go to church with your grandmother," and they're like silent for a second. They don't know what to say. Anything to
that's
throw 'em off
awesome.
the
Now, are you going to stay and keep growing your Twitch, which is already, blown up? Of course, we can always get bigger no matter what we do. Your YouTube, it looks like you haven't had any activity on it in a few months, right? Like, are you done with YouTube pretty much and just going to keep going on Twitch because of the flight thing and it's going well for you?
Well, I have a plan for YouTube where it's going to be like a repository of like some of the most insane calls and videos that I've had.
Yep. I do see some greatest hits type stuff on there.
Right. I've already put some stuff on there. We've actually had some Ask a Pilot segment. I've had some real jumbo jet pilots come on the show for an hour or two, and everyone gets to ask some questions about, planes and flying and things with a real pilot. And those were really popular, so I put those on YouTube. I definitely want to start putting some more stuff up there and kind of see how that goes also, because I think there's a whole segment of the world that's not seeing me right now.
I did watch one of your interviews with the real pilot on Twitch. I don't know if it was last week or the week before. I don't remember. But I watched most of it, and the guy was pretty cool. And, I mean, you got a good sense of humor, and you can get dark a little bit, like kind of like me. And I mean, and you were asking him about certain things and about being professional, and he actually was pretty cool and was like, "Well, I'm not really the one to talk about being professional."
Yeah. He's a funny guy.
I want to get people to feel relaxed, and I don't want to scare them, but I kind of want to. I don't want to be all uptight, like some of the images that pilots may portray.
I mean,
he was kind of like the fun pilot, I guess.
He literally said that a couple got on his plane and then decided they wanted to get off because they didn't think the pilot was professional enough, and that they were going to wait for the next flight to go to their destination on that same day, which he flew there, he flew back, and it was him again, and they just got on the plane anyway.
Right.
Oh my God.
That's funny.
Yeah, no, I thought that was cool. It was interesting because I don't know much about flying, and I don't love flying. I've flown a bunch of times in my life. After I became a smoker, I find it very hard to go anywhere. You know, you go from New York to Florida without a cigarette, and you know, it's just not right yet. I want to make
you're
one
killing
airline
people
just
at
for
baggage
smokers.
claim.
What's that?
You're killing people at baggage claim at that point.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. And I
running
mean,
through the airport.
maybe you can put the good word in for one of these pilots or something. I really need them to create an airline just for smokers.
Hey, I'm working on that already.
And I see that you're a smoker, and you're always smoking on your streams. You know, you're one of the few that are left. So God bless you.
I mean,
maybe you can put the good word in.
Yeah, as soon as I take off, you know, we get to cruising altitude, and I make an announcement that we have, you know, the smoking sign has been turned off, and the fasten seatbelt sign is off, and everyone can, you know, do their thing.
Yes, that's what I want. That's what I want. Thank you. So, I mean, but what I was saying is I don't know much about planes or flying. I did watch The Sky King not too long ago where the guy was obsessed with flying, and he just ended up flying. I mean, he didn't know how to fly. I don't know if you've ever seen that documentary, but I mean, I was amazed that this guy, his whole life, he just wanted to fly, and he did it. You know, it didn't end too good. Doesn't have the happiest ending.
Right.
Oh, God.
You know, he went out his way. And that's kind of all I really know about flying. I mean, you're educating people, and people are so interested. I mean, the way that you do these interviews with these pilots, I think is amazing. I hope you keep doing that.
And I definitely want to do more of that. They're really popular, and I get to learn a lot, and then I get to share that with everybody every day. With the experience in the flight simulator.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, good, man. Yeah.
I'm always trying to learn.
Yeah, that's awesome. So do you just do this full time now, or do you still have a real job?
The last job I had was Apple. Left that in 2019, and streaming is a hard life. I'll tell you that. And me and my friend Marked Up Cyborg have had this dream for a very long time, and me leaving Apple kind of made it more of a possibility for me to devote some time. I had some money saved up and could live for a little bit without a full time. So try, and it took about a year of a schedule for things to like gain that momentum, and then once the snowball starts rolling down the hill, it just keeps rolling. It's tough. So right now it is it has been my full-time job. I actually started also doing like DoorDash at night and pulling in like almost an extra $150 a day just in like 4 to 6 hours at night, just driving around. I was like, I can't not do that. That's
Yeah,
great.
that's a good idea. Yeah.
Yeah, so I just kind of do that, and this is it. Yeah. Otherwise, I'm sleeping.
Awesome. Get out of that corporate rat race, and you're doing what you want. And
yeah, I don't have the only schedules I have are the ones I've made for myself. They're on my time, and I'm not working to make somebody else's mortgage payment.
Yeah. Right. So what is your schedule? Sorry, Take.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, Take. I was just asking what is your schedule for streaming?
So we're Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to at least 4 p.m. Sometimes it goes, 20 to 30 minutes later, and that's Monday through Friday. Sometimes there's a special Saturday stream, which happens only a couple times a year. There's some events where there's this program called VATSIM, which and it keeps pilots communicating with each other like they were really flying with like a tower and ground control and all this stuff. And they put on these events. And so we have an event coming up April 7th where it's called, I think it's Across the Pond or something like that, where you fly from the west coast of Europe to the east coast of America. So we're going to be doing that. But that's really it. Otherwise, I just kind of play some other video games in my downtime. But my schedule for Twitch, 11 to 4, Monday through Friday. You can set your clock to it like the sun.
Awesome. And what were you going to say, Take, before I interrupted you?
What?
I was just going to go back to Apple because we were talking about Apple. And so obviously they don't do a lot. We've already talked about that. But Do you know, are the higher ups, or I mean, are there people watching the Apple impersonators, or it's just nothing they can do? I've always been curious to talk to somebody who works at one of these companies that, you know, they allow these impersonators to exist, yet there's not really much people can do, as far as I know. Are they working on anything?
Think about it. No, there's really nothing. I mean, at most, there would just be there's some ways that you can notify Apple about these things, but in the end of it, it's really up to like the web host to take the site down, and it's really up to that particular phone VoIP provider to take that line down. And even if the request comes from Apple, that doesn't really have weight, you know, with these other companies to say, oh, Apple's asking us to shut this website down, we need to do that. It doesn't happen. And there's really not anything that goes on, as far as I understand, within Apple to prevent it. It's all like the police, you know, it's post problem, show up after, whoops, now there's a problem, we got to show up and solve it. There's really not many preventative measures. All you could do is put up, you know, signs and stuff near the gift card racks and things like that. And but yeah, I never heard about anything internal to combat this. Like, you know, they're not going to pay anyone to sit there and waste the scammer's time all day.
Regardless if people get scammed or not, it's not like, well, I got scammed at Amazon, I'm never going to use Amazon again. Or, I mean, they're still customers. So there's like nothing that's hurting these big companies with innocent people being scammed. And I think it's sad, but it needs to hurt their bottom line. That's where we're at. The companies, once they feel it money wise, they'll pay somebody, you know, $50,000 or whatever a year to be in charge of looking for fraudsters out there, and maybe even more. I mean, there's YouTubers that deserve high six-figure income to do what the government should be doing. And it's just sickening that these companies just don't do anything.
Well, Apple has the financial resources to hire enough people to take care of this problem for all of us. But I'll be very honest with you. They have the resources.
Yeah, they're a pretty big company, right?
Yeah, to do what they can do in certain circumstances. Yeah, there's plenty of resources for that. But will they do it? No, unfortunately. And like, does the government even have a group of people to do this? Yeah, I mean, but how many of them are there? And there's so many scammers. I mean, if I turn my phone line on, it just rings nonstop. They're coming in constantly, and that's a small fraction of these guys.
Yeah.
I just look at it like, you know, CJ, our own CJ Scams can call somebody and get a location within however many minutes. She can get 5 a day sometimes. I mean, and the government's not doing anything. She's the government.
Yeah, really. And
but with no power.
I love doing that. I love when they get on my my scam top and the program pops up and it tells me their IP address, and then from there I'm like start talking to them about things that are around the area that they're in.
They love that.
Oh, they hate that. They hate that. After I end those calls, I'm like, well, somewhere in Calcutta there's some dude screaming running out of a building right now. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, and it's fun to put their location up on the screen. Do you use a virtual machine?
Nope. My setup is crazy. I have an actual physical laptop that has its state completely frozen, and I do it every morning, and it connects to a wireless router that then plugs into another computer that feeds it a VPN.
Oh, okay.
So all these guys see is that they can tell, because I know a lot of them look around and poke around to see if they're on a VM sometimes. They could tell it's a real computer, and they could tell it's actually connected to a router, and there's other things on that network that's not real that they could see, and it really it keeps them on there for a long time.
Wow.
And then once they, you know, through the computer that runs the VPN, I can sniff all the info going to that laptop and snag their IP address.
Yeah. Wow, that's awesome. That's really a good setup. Yeah. I don't know if I'd be brave enough to do it.
I really isolate them from... I isolate them from my whole system over here. Like, I feel like even a VM is completely safe, but you never know, one of these Looney Tune crazy guys could be that nuts where the VM's on my computer, and now they're on my computer.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, there's been rare cases I've heard of where they have breached the VM, but they have to be real good, you know.
Yep.
And
I've come across a couple of them that seem to be pretty knowledgeable. So.
Yeah. Yeah,
And I
that's
could
why.
tell right away.
Yeah, that's why I got my new laptop for streaming. I have not signed on it with one personal thing. Like, the computer itself, you know how you, like, register the computer or whatever when you first turn it on the first time when it's brand new?
Oh, yeah.
I used an alias. I mean, it still would be damaging to me, I'm sure, if somehow they breached it, but it wouldn't. They wouldn't get like my social, my credit cards, or anything like that.
Right.
You know, so
right. They what all they ever do is set up the computer and do things in a way that make you contact them and tell them this information over the phone.
Right.
You know, so yeah, even if they do get on your computer, if there's nothing on the computer really, there's nothing for them to really do.
Yeah, they would probably find my YouTube channel. They might find some email, like, because I have more than one email on there, like, that are interconnected. I don't know. But I don't think that it would be devastating. So I purposely set my laptop up like that. And I would recommend that for anyone that might be new. But it's extremely rare that they're going to breach your VM. But it's not impossible either. So, you know.
Yeah, just make sure you don't leave them on it unattended ever, you know?
Right.
Because I have absolutely made them think that they were on my computer for a few days. And I'd seen them messing around on there at night trying to figure out where I was, location-wise. Like, where is this computer? What is the location of this computer? And they just couldn't do it.
Yeah, right. So I'm kind of new to Twitch. Do you have any, like, advice for me how I can grow and maximize it as a platform or anything?
Yeah, I mean, like, you've got a great following already. When I peek over there, you know, you've got a decent amount of numbers, which is where you know, is a nice good place to get started. And the only advice I ever give anyone for Twitch really is schedule. The schedule is so important. When people know when they can expect you, it's interesting. I get people that show up in my chat before I even start streaming.
Right.
Because they know I'm there. They know I'm here. You know, it is the schedule really goes a long way. A lot of Twitch streamers will say that a schedule.
Okay, well I need to work on that because right now I'm just like, I've just been like, oh, I got a scammer on the line. Let me just start streaming.
Right. Yeah.
You know?
And that works too. I mean, that works for a few people I know that do that. But if you have a way to like bring the calls in at a certain time and then you're always streaming at that time, then wow, there'll be a lot of people that are at work during that time that you're going to be their work streamer. You know, you're going to be on.
Yeah. Well, that's a great advice. Thanks. I know we've been
you're welcome.
We played a lot with this schedule for this stream, but I think we're fairly settled that we do it on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So I think that does help having some predictability.
Yeah, predictability is good, you know.
You can do.
What?
Telling people when your next show is.
Right. Like, I mean, we seem to always have more people watching when we put it up the night before, and we let people know, you know, exactly the date is. Otherwise, people still kind of keep finding you, and you do okay. But it seems like you maximize it when people have like a strict schedule, like a regiment, and they know, you know, when it's on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is what I've noticed. Do you have like a favorite type of scam to bait, or do you just kind of take it as it comes?
That's
what she said.
I'll tell you, I'm being real tame here, guys. By the way,
I mean, you know, listen, we're family people, so let's keep it clean.
No, we're not family people.
Any scam baiting channel to be clean, because anything can go on at any time.
Yeah, exactly.
I try to get the scammers to say things like penis and whatnot, and it's great.
Penis.
You know.
Penis, you mean penis? Penis.
Yes.
Mr. Penis.
You know. So yeah. I'm sorry. I'm really high. What was your question again?
I'm high too. I forgot what I asked you.
Oh shit.
Yeah. You ever get really high and then you're talking to someone and you're like, is it my turn to talk or theirs?
Oh, it just is natural. No, you asked me what my favorite bait was.
Yeah, like I mean, I see you do a lot of the scams that we deal with. I was just wondering because I haven't seen all of your stuff. Like, do you deal with PCH scammers or the crypto?
So my favorite one to date was one that went on for like 3 days, where it was a text message scam, and I did it on stream, where somebody was looking to hire me. They saw my something on Indeed, which didn't exist. I'm not on Indeed. Neither is my fake persona. So I don't know. It was bullshit. So I was like, yes, I'm interested. And they went back and forth, and we did an interview on Zoom. No cameras or audio. It was just text. It was weird. So then they hired me. And I was like, wow, this is great. What do I do? They're like, well, before you start work, you need some equipment. You need your work computer and all that. I was like, great. Are you going to send it to me? They're like, well, no, you're going to buy it. We're going to send you the money in a check, and then you're going to go and buy the equipment. Okay.
Oh, wow.
Well, here's the scam, right? So they wanted me to use my credit card to go to this website that has all the equipment by a third-party company that is going to load it with all the software and everything I need already, and it was like $4,000, right? And I'm like, okay, yeah, just as soon as I get that check and it clears, and they're like, no problem, no problem. The next day they send me a picture front and back of the check, and they're like, you could just take that and print it out and then use an app and deposit the check into your bank account. I'm like, okay. I'm like, okay, sure. I send them a message like an hour later. I go, cool, I did it. It says it's pending. They're like, okay. I go, and then an hour later I go, uh-oh. They said I have to bring the check in. And they were like, oh, that's okay. I was like, yeah, well, I don't have a check. They're like, no problem. We'll overnight you a check. Okay. All right. No problem. I get the tracking number. The check has arrived at the address that I gave them. And I tell them I went to the bank and deposited the check. They're like, okay. You want to go to the site and buy the stuff? I'm like, I just want to wait for it to clear. And then, that's when they started picking up that I was messing around. Too many things started going wrong.
Yeah.
And they were like, are you playing with us? And I was like, no. And then it just kind of ended. But it went on for days. And I thought, wow, this is insane way to steal money from people.
Yeah.
Tell them you're going to, you're a company and you've hired them. They've got a job. They even told me what I was going to be doing and training was going to start and all this very like a real job. And I was like, wow, this is great.
That's terrible.
Unbelievable. That was my favorite one so far. But any kind that I like to get on a daily basis, I'll take a Norton, Amazon, Walmart, Apple, refund scam any day because it's so much fun when they see the bank account.
Right.
And it's not even that. I'll turn on the freaking camera. I'll turn the camera on, and they go, why are you turning on the camera? And then they see this dude dressed up like a pilot. And they're like, what the fuck is going on here 2 hours later?
So you have no fear. Like, you'll reveal your face to them and that, right?
Oh, no. I'm dressed up like a pilot, and I've also got crazy glasses on, so you can't take my picture and put it into a reverse search.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that'll do it, right.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I've thought about it. But
and then
I
the beard is fake, right?
No, the beard is real. Yeah, the beard's real. So, but I shaved it a little bit. But yeah,
How long did it take you to grow that beard?
A year. It took me about a year to grow it, and then a couple weeks ago I trimmed it off so that everything evens out and it'll all grow back again in another year.
Yeah, it's pretty unique. It's awesome. You don't see well, except for like ZZ Top. I mean, I don't see too many long beards walking around like that anymore. So it's definitely unique.
Yeah, it was cool. It's just something to pull on when I'm talking and shit. I got
Yeah, and then if you drop crumbs in there, you have something to eat later.
It's a flavor saver.
That's what they say. Yep.
It makes me
that's
very.
What she said.
Makes me very recognizable. Like this guy, I turn the camera on and then he's all like,
I got it, Daddy. You are the big motherfucker. You are the big motherfucker.
Yeah, he's like, aha, I know you. Yeah, like, but one guy, he kind of figured it out, but he got it wrong.
So you Peter Venus, YouTuber तेरी माँ की chute. Oh, sorry, Kay. You are the YouTuber pilot, right? You Peter Venus?
I was like, yeah, sure. YouTuber pilot, sure.
Wow, that's cool. that they knew you.
That's got to make you feel
Yeah.
good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Hey, I want my picture up in all their call centers. I want Peter Innes known everywhere. If a guy says Peter
Absolutely.
Innes, hang up the fucking phone.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Yep. Oh, gosh.
Yeah. So, and before, like when we were playing your awesome video, like us three were talking, and um, we were talking about I think we were talking about like Social Security yesterday, for example. Like almost none of them engaged us. They were so triggered. But then you get the one or two that would stay on the phone, and you're like, "Why are you talking to me?" And then you had brought up a good point and said, sometimes they want to talk to people that they're not scamming, because there are people that are either forced to do this or don't like what they're doing, but don't find another option, don't see any other options out there to make money. Like the girl I was talking to yesterday had no parents, no family. She hates doing what she's doing, but she's still doing it, and so she's still a bad person. But we still have to understand the why. Right, that's true too. Professional liars, right? So. I guess do you ever get to people that you really, really believe that want to change their life? Like, and all of the goofy comedy baits that we do you ever meet anybody who you kind of think, you know what, maybe they really will change?
So there was probably like 5 months ago, there was this one guy who I talked to. He was trying to scam me, but it was a weird scam, one that I never encountered, where he basically only was going to use my credit card to authorize the fact that he was trying to make an account that gave him 30 days of free something, and he couldn't make any more accounts because he didn't have credit cards to use to authenticate who you are. So his scam was that he was taking people's credit cards and just making these accounts on this website, and then that would be it. And I told him, I go, no, dude. I go, after 30 days, these people are getting charged a full month of whatever it is that you're doing. He goes, yeah, but they can get that reversed and cancel it.
Yeah,
I was like, okay. I was like, okay. Well, it's still a scam, annoying. Somehow he found. Well, I kind of led him to my Twitch channel, and he came into the chat and private messaged me a bunch, and he was like, I really don't want to do this. I go, I don't know what else to do. I need help. I'm like, well. I go, I'm not going to give you any help. I go, there's no way I'm going to help you in any way, financially or otherwise. I go, find a different job, do something else, work on it. And he contacted me again, actually like a week ago, to give me an update. He was like, hey, I just want to let you know, I got a job. I work in real estate now. I am totally done with all this other nonsense. And I was like, that's great, man. I go, I don't know if I could believe you. I go, there's no reason for you to waited 4 months and then come in here and tell me this. I go, so, legitimately, if that's what you're doing, I go, that's great. I go, that's great. I go, do good in the world, make your parents proud, make me proud, and all the people that know you proud.
Yeah, absolutely.
There's a very serious side to this,
Yeah, for
sure. Yeah, right. I mean, I can't tell you, how many times I start the conversation off raging, screaming, talking about dragons and there's too many kangaroos in the world. And you wonder why they're still on the phone with me after 10 minutes. But then it turns out to be one of the greatest interviews ever. I mean, it starts to get serious. And I don't know if they just find it to be entertaining, and I get the one person who doesn't like their life at that moment. But sometimes the conversations can go a totally different way. And you really get to understand some people. Now, I'm always going to say, no matter how poor you are, you don't have the right to make other people poor.
That's right.
You're doing a bad thing, and we know that there's jobs there because we have good friends there, and it's a very small percentage of that country where this is tolerated, or where it exists, and it drives you crazy. But you're never going to sell me on the fact that you can't find a job. Maybe you can't find an easy job, and the money's going to be a lot less, but we can all be materialistic. I could go rob people if I want to drive a top of the line Ferrari. I'm going to stay with my Honda Accord or whatever. I mean, that's just the way life goes. You don't have the right to hurt other people, and that's what I find that a lot of these people do, and that's why I rage. It just makes me furious.
The bottom line is that these are criminals committing a crime, each and every one of them. regardless of whether they're scamming you or they're breaking the law by calling you when you're on the do not call list. There are so many different things that are going on. But yeah, these are criminals who are breaking the law, and their intent is 100% to harm you. They act innocent. They sound sweet. They sound whatever. Trust me, doesn't matter.
So true.
Serious.
Now,
you know.
I ask every scam baiter this, and obviously everyone has different answers, different opinions. There's no right or wrong, or maybe there's nothing. But in your opinion, what would need to happen to make this go away?
Public awareness. Very simple. Oh my God. Public awareness. Does everybody know what a stop sign means?
Right.
Right. So, and people who have never been to the DMV, who aren't old enough to have a driver's license, know what a stop sign is. It's in their face all the time. We just need some more of that. And this is serious. There's billions of dollars a year getting funneled away in these scams. And from as little as $20 from an individual to as much as $500,000 can be taken from people. And it does need to stop. And people need to be made aware. And it's weird to see that some people that have made a lot of money using their brain power can just give it away in a day to some guy over the phone. Baffles me.
Right.
It's so true.
Yep.
Baffles me. So there needs to be a lot more awareness. And where will it come from? Whose responsibility is it? Maybe banks, when your bank account hits a certain threshold, should send a notification your way and say, hey, these are kinds of things that can happen. I don't know. Everyone everyone knows in the United States, we all have social security numbers. Maybe Social Security, instead of sending us garbage in the mail all the time, could send us something a little more educational about the situation. Something you'll want in a style that you'll want to read it, not in just some kind of thing that you'll throw away. It's tough. I don't know. It's a good question, and you're right. There is no right answer for it. It's really, really tough. I mean, it comes down to common sense also.
Yeah.
It's going to take a lot of the awareness needs to start, like you said, with either banks and stores and companies. And I still feel like it always goes back to the point of, well, we are fine. It's not hurting us, so we're going to let it go, or we're not going to get involved. People always seem to say, well, people can do bad things to other people, but they're not doing it to me right now. And we know what history shows when that happens. I mean, people need to stand up and do something. And so I really hope these companies do start taking this a little bit more seriously, and banks have signs up, and there's education and just spreading awareness in any way that we can.
But what companies do we trust, right? Like how much money does Target make off of scamming? Oh my God. How many of their gift cards to get? Yeah, oh my God. And now that money is locked in at Target, and that money is only going to be
another
used
good
at
point.
Target. These companies are making a ton of money on it. You know, that Apple gift card that was just stolen from this person. Guess what? Someone's going to use it. They're going to get a product for it. That money is already in Apple's hands before the product leaves the door. They got paid in advance by this person, and then they got scammed. And what companies do we trust? Do we trust Google also? You know, you can Google a restaurant name, and the restaurant can have its own website with its own online ordering, but chances are Google's going to redirect you over to DoorDash or Grubhub. Stuff like that. You know, these things, little things happen everywhere. A lot of these companies just make a lot of money in tiny little areas.
Right.
So, do you think Target wants to fight it?
Right.
You know,
I think they care. I mean, if they're making money, big companies normally shut up. You know, it's like don't fix something if it's not broke.
They probably get a couple of phone calls a day from someone saying, "Hey, is there any way I can get my money back?" And they go, "Absolutely not." And that's probably the extent of it. Yeah.
Right.
Anything else is a subpoena from a court to ask for any kind of records. Where was this card used or whatnot? But you know, that's it. I'm sure.
So if everyone in the world that gets scammed in the major countries that get scammed, like Canada, United States, England, Australia, if everybody was aware, then eventually the call centers would shrink, right? I mean, they wouldn't be making money.
They would do something else.
Right, then there would be another scam. Yep. I mean, we can't fix everything right now, I think, but we can work on that too.
Well, when you educate about scams, which one do you educate about? There's a refund scam, you know. There's the Publishers Clearinghouse. There's
Yeah,
employment
it's so
scams. I mean,
tough.
there's
Right.
the Netflix Tinder swindler. I mean, there's so many things going on every different avenue. It's insane.
Right.
Everything. There's a way to scam you on eBay. I mean, like, it's ridiculous.
Right. Have you done any romance scams?
No, I'll get messages saying, hey, this person texted me from this number with this stuff, and I'll text them and I'll get the canned response, hey baby, this and that, and meh, not really.
Yeah,
I don't
difference...
want to talk romance with another guy.
Yeah,
I know who's behind that.
Yeah, the only thing about some of those is some of them are just individuals, but I would really like to bust like a network of them. You know what I mean? Like, you know, some of them are networks, like they're like working together as a group. Those are the ones I'd want to bust, but I just haven't gotten into it yet, but I really want to because I think that would be interesting for the world to see.
Yeah.
We all know about the romance scams from, you know, they're on Dr. Phil where they lost $1 million or sold their house or whatever.
Yep. Took out a loan for somebody.
Yeah. But some of those people probably are working individually. So just trying to bust one person, especially if they're overseas, will be pretty difficult. But
Right. That's another problem, that these are all far. A lot of this is foreign, so our government can't do anything about it to people overseas that we've sent money to. Our banking system is set up in such a way that we are all going to be taken. Like, there's no protections in that banking system. If I get a bank account routing and account number, I could pull money from your account just like that. Banks don't care either. It's not their money.
Right. I mean, the romance scams are tough. I mean, because you get into like people's emotions and like, how are you going to train people to not find the one that they love?
Right.
You know, I mean, if they're not smart, or I shouldn't say that. Like, I don't want to hurt, you know, talk bad about a victim. But if they're not, if they're blurry visioned and they don't understand that this person doesn't know Frosty the Snowman or the typical, you know, American things, and they're saying they're from America, that should be a red flag. But they're so blinded because they want true love. I mean, how do you step in and say, well, they're scamming you?
Right.
I mean,
it's a double situation there on the romance scams, because this person is vulnerable in several different ways now, because they're also exposed, open, and looking. They're out there actively seeking something that you're providing, and you're telling them what they want to hear. As a, you know, as a scammer, you'll be telling them what they want to hear, and it just goes.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, anybody can be. That's just the chances we take when we meet people, whether it's online or in person. I mean, you never really truly know anybody. So it's like, I mean, how do you just step in and say it's black or white or being scammed? I mean, the other person might say, well, F you. This is my true love. And they happen to be overseas or I mean, or they still believe that they're in America and they're looking past all of the things that they don't know that you would think every American would know.
Yeah.
It's just, I don't think there's an answer for like a black or white answer to stop romance scams.
No, it's also very hard to help a victim. Very hard to help a victim. Either they don't want help, they're too embarrassed by the situation, or as a scam baiter, I have so much data about the situation that I can't do anything with it now, because now I'm part of it. Like, so, you know, like what do you know, there's so many situations where I've been in where I have gotten a mule's name, address, and bank account information.
Right.
You know, that what do you do with that? You have to, the banks tell you there's nothing they can do.
Right.
It's crazy, you know. There's places that I can give the information to, and they'll help as best that they can. But it's really hard. It's really hard to help victims. And like a romance scam, you know, they're so vulnerable. And sometimes the person even meets up for a date. They even meet the person, they go on a date, and then after that, it just goes crazy from there.
Right. I mean, you just, I mean, it happens with, let's take the romance scams that we know about out of the equation. I I mean, there's plenty of people that get swindled by people. I mean, because of their looks and they get used, and all of a sudden they sign over this, or I mean, it just happens. I mean, what are you going to do? You can't just tell everybody not to trust anybody. You got to take chances. But people need to have their own intuition, and I mean, we're not doctors, we're not therapists.
Right.
So we just can wish people the best and hope if they do get scammed, they won't get scammed again, and it won't be for a lot.
Yeah, it boggles that some of these scams that people fall for, and more than once, they'll fall for it twice.
Right.
I don't know what to say about
that. Does it? Do you ever talk to scammers? And I mean, I'm sure this has come up, and well, you're live. You do this live all the time. It's not like you record it, right? And then put it later. So on any of your streams, do you ever just meet the real obnoxious scammer who's like, ha 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 ha, yeah, come get me, the police won't do shit? I mean, that drives me crazy that they know that the police are corrupt sometimes in the areas that they're in, and they just kind of throw it right back at me.
Yeah.
Ha ha ha. You
Yes. Yes. Some of them will even start yelling back and they get pissed off. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Some of them are really annoying. Even just regularly talking to some of these guys can be just flat out annoying. Listening to them go through their script.
Oh, their insults are cliche. Their scripts are boring me. It's like sometimes when they're on the phone with me, I'm like, I'm going to reset this. I don't want to talk to them any longer. I still want to sit there and do my good for everyone, though, and waste their time. But it's so painful, man. I mean, some of these people just bore the hell out of me. I'd rather them rage or just be funny.
Well, that's where my gears start grinding, and I start getting these guys to talk about something else for a minute. And I ask them, about weed or porn or something, and then we go into a different conversation. You find out
two of CJ's favorite things.
Yeah,
that they're crazy. Sure, you find out that these guys are absolutely fucking crazy.
Yeah, I always bring up Gully Rap or Jim Tara. I think those are my two go-tos. I'm like, oh, what kind of rap music you listening to? Gully Rap, or you waiting for part 2 of Jim Tara to come out? And then they all pretend like they don't know what that is.
Right.
But yeah, I'm the same way. I try to steer the conversation differently.
Most of the scammers are good Catholic people from Seattle or some shit. I don't know.
Right.
So they say. They say.
Yep.
I tried being Pastor Ennis last week for a little while. And these scammers, they don't scam churches. God bless you. They hang up. They're done. Wrong number. Sorry. It's wild.
Yeah, I saw that. I never thought of that. Somebody in our stream here must have followed you over, and they confirmed that. I mean,
yeah.
From watching you've acted like a pastor a couple times, and they won't scam you, right?
Right, they will not. And even one Publishers Clearinghouse guy I was talking to once, and I'm like, dude, just not even being a pastor, just after a while, I was like, man, I'm just gonna pray for you. And he freaked out. He started mumbling and saying all kinds of weird shit. I have no idea what was going on. But yeah, as soon as you bring religion into it, I think a lot of these guys back down immediately because they don't know. They don't know.
Yeah, and it's, I've been calling them lately and saying, hey, I work for Amazon. My boss gave me a list of numbers. We don't have this record of being an authorized Amazon seller. Who are you? And then, of course, they say, well, what's your employee ID? Because they think that every Amazon employee would be in Seattle. It's so unfathomable that you could work for PayPal or Amazon or McAfee. They just think it's so absurd that somebody that works from that company would actually be able to call them. It's ridiculous, some of the phone calls and the conversations I've had recently. And then, of course, you get they get busted by somebody who knows that they're scamming and they're not going to get any money. So it's go F your mother. They get all mad.
Yeah,
either way, we're good.
They don't stay on too long once they figure out they're getting played. Because time is money for these guys, I guess. Sometimes when I get on camera, they all of a sudden they'll put me on speakerphone, and you'll hear 7 or 8 people come on over here. Look at this. It's the guy.
That's gotta feel good.
Yeah.
I think it's wild. I'm sure they're all taking pictures on their phones. I gotta be floating around on some message board somewhere already.
Right. Or like you probably have a mural.
Oh God.
Probably next to the TAGOW one in Calcutta. No.
Yeah.
I got
Laz.
right. I might have a statue put up here in the U.S. I mean, I've been told so many times by people I'm doing God's work and things like that, and that makes me feel even better. So that makes me feel better knowing that people are being saved.
Yeah.
Somebody told me that I was saving lives, and I asked them, I go, "What do you mean I'm saving lives?" I was curious. I was like, "What do you mean by that?" They said that some people get taken for even $1,000, and they'll jump off a bridge. And I was like, you know what? All right, you're right. I go, more fuel for the fire. Thank you.
Yeah.
And then, I mean, that's the serious part of it. And I've talked to a lot of these idiots, and I always say, you cause people to kill themselves. Maybe you don't specifically, pull the trigger, but you're loading the gun.
Yep.
It's a sad thing. And yeah, not everybody does, but you get somebody and they're a little off that day and their mental state's not great, and you take their last $1,000.
Yep.
It's been known to happen. And it drives me crazy, and I have to still always put it into these idiots' minds that they are responsible for this. And maybe you think that it's going to sink in, but I think generally it doesn't.
Yeah. These guys, they've accepted a lot of the time what they're doing. I asked them, I go, how do you feel when someone cries on the phone? He's, I don't care. I was like, okay. I'm hanging up on you. You're an asshole.
Yeah.
Bye.
Right.
It's like I don't need to even talk to you anymore in any capacity. Goodbye.
Some of them
It's like
do
if you
care.
take, I get it. You're stealing, but there's got to be somewhere down in there, some emotion from this. There has to be. Has to be. Nope.
I think there are
I've gotten
some,
people that said they hate it.
Yeah. There's some where I'll
They
start
hate it.
crying and I'll start crying and they'll literally beg me to stop crying. They're like, "I'm sorry, man, this is a scam. Just forget it. Just hang up. Don't call these numbers again." Like some of them do have something down there, but some of them, of course, also don't. So.
Yeah, most of them don't have much down there. I mean, statistically, that country has some of the smallest penises out there. So.
Yeah, this is true. I think the smallest in the whole world, actually, like at 4 inches or something average.
Yep. Wow, that's over here, that guy's got a commanding 4 inches. The rest of us are 2. Wow.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
So I do get people that say they hate it. I mean, not having the small penis, I'm sure they do too. But I mean, they hate being a scammer. They don't know what else to do, and they say that they are fine with whatever comes their way, whether it be jail, God, hell. They are accepting of it, and they don't like themselves, and those are the people that I enjoy talking with because they're not arrogant. I still, they're still criminals, of course, but they've accepted that they're a bad person. They don't yell at me and say, F your mother just because I caught them as a scammer. Or I just find those people to be fascinating. They're few, but there are some that say, whatever comes my way, I definitely deserve it. It's just an interesting take on it.
I wonder how many people that I've talked to over the past year are sitting in prison right now. I'm kind of curious. I'll never know, but there has to be at least one, right?
I would hope so, man. I hear that it's the people that we talk to on the low levels, the soldiers, I would call them. They do very short time. It's the big bosses that can do big time, I think, if they're caught. But I think the people we talk to, if they get raided, I mean, it's hard. You always see these stories in the news, and they say call center raided in Delhi, but then there's never follow up. Like, I want to know, did those people get out?
Yeah, but how many people were in that call center? 5 people,
Right. I mean, it's always like 7 to 12, or
that's less than 1%. So thanks. Yeah.
Right.
Well, my insider tells me, because I do have an insider. He gets paid by the police to pretend like he works in call centers. I don't know. It's like a whole story.
Oh.
Like what happens is the police raid. Okay, the police raid these call centers. the call centers pay the police off, and my insider gets a percentage because he helped contribute evidence to the raid. Yeah. So, I mean,
It'd be nice if it worked like that in America. Shit.
yeah, they almost always like at least where this one is in Delhi, pretty much every call center pays. Then they up and move and start over. I mean, it is damaging to them, but it doesn't stop them. It just halts them, and that's how things work, at least in that one particular country we're talking about. I don't know about other areas of the country, but in Delhi, according to him, that's how it works. And they don't, then the openers or whatever you call them will go to jail for, a few weeks. There's shame for them. They have shame with their families and stuff, which probably does discourage some of them from doing it again. But ultimately, it doesn't stop the actual scam because the bosses then just move to another location, and start over.
And they have to have some evidence, some proof over there of what these guys are doing, and I think they need some kind of victim to prosecute these guys, don't they? So that's really hard. Even if they go and bust and arrest, if nobody came forward, I don't know how much time. I mean, I'm sure something happens over there to them, but yeah, I wish it was longer sentences. Tack on some criminally negligent homicide to that.
Right. I know,
basically, for what they caused.
Yeah, it's definitely, the system definitely needs fixed, and it's going to be years before it gets fixed, I think, but it just seems like even, who was it the other day, we were talking to, that said there's way more scam baiters now than when they first started? Who was that?
Who do we talk to? Scammer, Takeout, Mistress. I think Mistress Scambait said something like that.
Oh yeah, maybe she said it. Like how the number of scam baiters is just so much more now than when they just started a few years ago. Which is good. It's very good, because I think they're at the point now where they're suspicious of everybody, and we have no idea how many people that saves just in and of itself, them being suspicious.
They're very suspicious. I've been called Kit Boga. You're Kit Boga, right? I'm like, what? No, what the hell's wrong with you?
Yeah.
You ever get that?
Well, I turn into an old lady sometimes.
Patricia gets all saucy and sexy
that'll
with
do it.
some of the scammers.
And then but it's
I was called Scammer Blaster one day though, which was kind of an honor, just because
Scammer Blaster.
They said, nice talking to you, Scammer Blaster. He must have just hit him or something, but there was a call I had a couple weeks ago where the guy said it's harder to make money now because of you YouTubers and pranksters are making it hard to run the business. And of course, I apologized and said, I'm sorry, I'll try to get people to stop. No. We are making a difference. I think everyone, whether they have a channel or not, or it's even my mom now, who when they call, she thinks it's funny and she'll talk to them about nonsense, not necessarily about dragons, but about her day and things like that. And I just think it's great. I mean, but it needs to be a lot more. I mean, it's good that it's making a little dent, but I think it can still be a lot more. There just needs to be more awareness, like you said, and more people need to get on the phone with these idiots daily.
Yep.
And
there's there's sites out there, I've heard you guys talk about scammer.info. You can check that out too, right? They put some numbers up there if you want to get your feet wet.
Yeah, just do it safely. Y'all do it safely.
Right.
Because once you start
don't
down
do it
that
like
path,
I did it. A year ago, I called the Social Security and I gave them, I think I said, my name's Dean Michael Myers. And they're like, okay, well, who's this? Because I called with my real number and it was right on their caller ID.
Yeah. Never use any of that. Yeah, always get a VoIP line somewhere that's not going to trace back.
Yeah.
Now I have 6 texts now. But
there's so many different So many different, and there's websites out there that'll let you call through them as well.
Yeah. And it's real easy to say, oh, well, I would never fall for anything. But that's not true. Like, there's something out there that we could fall for. So once you start down the path of calling scammers, they're going to start calling you back. And you just have to make sure that you are extra aware. I mean, look at what happened to Jim Browning. So, you know, like, it can happen to anybody. So definitely don't feel I really think if we get to a point where we're like, we would never fall for anything, that's when we're going to be vulnerable to fall for something. So you have to make sure that you're prepared for that when you start making calls, you know.
And a lot of times now I'm seeing more where the scammer, the email, like the PayPal or the Norton emails, they're using people's real names. It's scary. I mean, it looks like a legit email, and it's one of those stupid refund scams, but they have the person's real name, so people don't think that they're getting scammed.
Right.
Right. That's what happened to my dad.
They target.
Yep. Yep, that's what happened to my dad just a few weeks ago. He got an email from PayPal, and he called the number because it had his name on it. It had his actual name on it. He called the number, and then my mom called me and said, I don't know, there's just something weird. Like PayPal's asking your dad to get on his computer. So I said, well, let me see what's going on. And he was in the middle of downloading AnyDesk when I said, hang that up. And it was just because his name was on the email. So, because we've been taught that. We've been taught that a legitimate email will have your name on it. But we need to unteach that now. Because it's not
there's
true
also there's also an entire generation of people, you know, elder people right now that have been getting, you know, bills in the mail their entire life and having to completely look over them, call customer service, get things adjusted and fixed. It's, you know, there were a lot more mistakes on bills back in the day than there are now, and they play on that, you know, a lot. They play on the fact that we've outsourced a lot of our customer service and tech support here, so they call and they just say, hey, my name is, you know, whatever. Don't you remember me? I fixed your computer last year. And people are like, I don't want to be rude. Yeah, hi, you know.
Yeah.
Yep.
Damn.
Yep. So I told him any emails he gets now, just send them to me and I'll look through them, like as far as anything from any companies. So he sent me one 2 days ago that again had his name on from PayPal again. And I called them and they downloaded, I don't remember if it was AnyDesk or what, and then they tried to have me deposit like $15,000 in a Bitcoin ATM. So so yeah, they're definitely scams. So
well, what there's, I don't know any legitimate company that would ever need to get on your computer to assist you with anything like that. PayPal, eBay, any of these companies are no reason to any of this and to ever have to get on your computer. And you see the mouse move that you know somebody else is moving, you don't log into your bank account in front of them.
I was so fed up the other day. It was like calling McAfee, do you have the invoice number? I said, what difference does it make what the invoice number is? The result is going to be the same. You're going to want to hook up to my computer or my phone. You know, I lose it.
Oh, no. Who told you that? We're not a scam, sir.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
Gotcha. Let's go ahead.
Right. Oh, that changes everything. I'm sorry.
I'm not a hacker. I'm a scammer.
Yeah, see, that one's a scammer. He knows he's a scammer. He's no hacker.
You're right. That soundboard is great.
Oh, it's huge. It is huge. If they get pissed, it's even better.
Fucking streamer. Motherfucker, Peter Ennis.
Motherfucker. They do hate streamers. They do. I get asked so many times, what's a YouTube channel? Nah, I'm not on YouTube. So I don't know, no YouTube channel. They don't ask about Twitch. Like, it doesn't exist over there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think it is a lot less common, but
gives their channel out that I understand.
No.
But
I don't need that kind of nonsense.
But our friend that does the other side, we won't say the R word, or the H word, but gets into their computers and monitors them in the background, you know? He says he sees a lot of them watching Kit Boga on Twitch. So they do know about it, but I don't know. It doesn't seem quite as common. Like, yeah, I always get, what's your YouTube channel? I do get that a lot too.
Yeah. I don't trust him as far as I could throw him.
Yeah.
Never give him any info about me.
Yeah.
Nope. Peter Innes from Bangor, Maine. How are you?
All
a lot
right.
of them just hang up when they hear my voice, I feel like. Everyone says that they recognize me now. I love it.
Yeah,
That's
you get to
awesome.
that level. I mean, that's
Yeah.
a compliment.
Yeah,
That's fine.
compliment.
They hang up. I'm like, oh, I won.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. Well, we definitely took up enough of your time. It's been awesome having you. Y'all make sure you go and follow him on Twitch and also subscribe to him on YouTube. And yeah, we would love to have you back again in the future.
Sure. Yeah, let me know. Anytime, please. I got millions of stories and lots of experiences and tons to talk about on this topic. I can go for days.
I know, we definitely could too. We could too. Yeah, it's been so awesome talking to you. And if you have anything you want to work on, like you have anything coming up and you want to jump on and tell people, like you're definitely welcome to stop by anytime. But we'll definitely have you back on, like, in a formal way, if you call this formal, what we did today.
Yeah, this is formal. This was, I thought it was great. I told a bunch of people, I'm watching the chat here and there and seeing some familiar names popping by.
Yeah.
We I'm part of.
We just got our 70th watcher.
Yeah.
So thank you for that.
Yeah,
Nice.
that's awesome.
Sorry, Sven, we killed your favorite number, but
it's 69 again now. Yeah. Oh, I'm part of a group of streamers called Foulmouth TV, and there's a whole bunch of us. But on 420, we're going to be having a little special show for cannabis lovers. So come by and ask about that.
Okay,
Otherwise,
on 420
you guys
on
know where
your
to find me.
channel. It'll be on your channel.
My channel will be directing you to the proper channel that day.
Okay, cool.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right, 420. We'll be there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do it live from Dinosaur Barbecue.
Oh, ooh, yeah. Hey, oh my God, they would never let me smoke in there. I'll have to sit outside. It might be nice enough in April, though. You never know.
Well, we may be able to do bad things there once. So
once, yes, and then never again. Of course.
I feel like you're the kind of guy that we could probably do some damage in the bars in New York. So hopefully we'll meet face one day.
Hey,
yeah.
I'm always around.
Well,
I'm not saying that's where you are, but you're always invited to where I'm at.
Sure, I'm always around. I'm everywhere.
Yeah,
I fly everywhere.
I cannot wait. I'll get in the plane with you.
Oh my God. You don't want to do that.
I mean, you'll let me smoke.
Yeah, you're right. I will let you smoke. Yeah, that's true. You can definitely smoke on my planes. Everyone knows that.
You letting me smoke outweighs the fact that you don't know how to fly. I'm okay with that.
Smoking sign has now been turned off.
Go ahead.
That's you know what you're doing. I'm sold. Light up airways with OhItsLaz.
Hell yeah, guys. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, it was so awesome. It was awesome. Thank you to those. I saw a few that said they went over to Twitch and followed you, so thank y'all so much for that. And,
look at that. I did get a bunch. Thank you, guys. I see those.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
Good.
and we'll look forward to having you come back on sometime.
You let me know when. I'll be there.
Absolutely. Sounds awesome. Y'all give Laz a clap in chat, and we'll catch you later on Twitch.
All right.
Love you too, sir.
All right, I love you.
Love you.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
Better melingue.
Well, that was really fun. I'm glad he could come on with us. And Thursday will be equally as fun. We have Behind the Bars. She's a singer and a scam baiter.
I cannot wait for that one.
Yeah, so y'all make sure you come back on Thursday.
Entertainment.
Yep. Well,
yeah, B's going to be fun to talk with.
Yeah. I got a couple scammers from this week that I want to hit up on their text nows. I got several of them.
Oh, you're going to talk to him?
No, I wanted you to talk to them for me. Defend my honor.
Oh, we should have kept Laz on. He'll talk to him. You want me to do it?
Yeah, the people love you. All right, well, let's see if it's too early to get some of them on. I got several from the week that have been bothering me, so let's see what we can do here. Y'all know it's early. Might take us a few minutes to get someone on, but once we get someone on with Take, it'll be worth it. Huh?
The Text Now subscriber you are trying to reach is not available. Please leave your message.
What did you say?
10 o'clock sucks, and people think I'm foolish for wanting everybody on the same time, but this would alleviate this.
Yeah.
I mean, it just drives me nuts that they're still sleeping.
Yeah. It does take us a few minutes to get someone on, but then it'll be worth it when we can get someone on and listen to Take live in action.
Are these the people you know their location?
Yes.
The person you are trying to reach didn't.
I wish that first one had answered, because, I hate that guy. You would hate him too, he's a jerk.
Thank you for calling support. How may I help you?
Hello?
Yes, sir. How may I help you?
Hey, listen to me. I really could use the help here. I thought you guys were going to come let me in my store, and I don't know what's going on. You know where I am, right? I'm on Beaton Street at Alina Clothing. I need to get in here, sir. I need to be on time. I'm going to get fired, but I'm locked out. Can you help me? You're not too far from Beaton Street, right? Sir?
What is the issue you're facing, sir?
The issue I'm facing is I'm locked out. I really need to get out in the store. I'm going to get fired. Can you help me?
I can take that as a no, right?
Oh, he hung up without saying goodbye?
Yeah, let's try him from a different number.
Thank you for calling support. May I help you?
Why the fuck would you hang up on me and not say goodbye, you dumb fuck? Who does that? Why are you so rude? You hurt my feelings, you stupid fuck.
I bet he won't answer again, but let's try.
Thank you for calling support.
Why would you hang up on me twice? It's me again, fucker. Go ahead, please. Sir? Guess that's the end of that conversation.
Oh, there it was. I was about to say he's still connected.
So, try him with a different number. He keeps thinking he's going to get a victim.
Yeah.
How may I help you?
Nadak Kutia Mayapka Swagate. I'm gonna fuck up your day, bitch. We're gonna call you all goddamn day. No victims for you. Go take a glass of water and fuck yourself. Go ahead, please. Don't have your tongue?
Sir, are you there? Sir, can you help me? Hello, sir.
Little coward. Sir? Mamla kya hai? What's the matter, bitch? He's just leaving the phone. He's not even there, probably.
I learned a new Bengali phrase. I wonder if he understands it. Phone kota bolchi. Phone kota bochi. You understand me, sir? I don't know if he understood me or not.
But if he's been there this whole time, he's not going to suddenly start talking. I would just get rid of him.
Should we try a different number?
Yep. He's greedy.
He's greedy. You might have talked to this guy before, but he's real desperate for cards, so maybe he'll talk to you.
Is this guy in Calcutta?
Yes, I think so. Just cut off. Wonder if he got a new text now number. Yeah, it's hard in the morning, but if we can get one of them triggered for the day, then we've done our job, right? On the morning scam show.
Yep.
That's our goal. Is get one of them triggered today so that they are frazzled and they can't scam today.
The Text Now subscriber you are trying to reach is not available. Please leave your message after the tone.
Hey, call me back. So tell us what else is going on with you while I get some more numbers.
I don't have anything that's going on with me. I'm going to bed after this.
Oh, you are? Why?
Just been up all night. Tired.
Goodness. Do you
Yeah,
think...
it's not too exciting. Oh, you know what? The bakery might be open by now, and then I'll get some cupcakes.
Yeah, you love that bakery.
Well, they don't open. I don't understand. All the stores. Oh, you're calling? Okay.
Oh, it's okay. Go ahead. It keeps hanging up.
Thank you for calling PayPal. We hope you are happy with your purchase. Thank you for being a valued...
What happened to them?
Hello? Hello? Is someone there?
Thank you for calling PayPal. This is Steve. How can I help you?
Steve, listen, I'm having a huge problem over here.
Hello?
Jesus Christ, there's a lot going on there. That's like the biggest game of Gandu Twister I've ever heard. Can you please stop those people from talking so I can tell you my problem?
Okay, sorry for that. Tell me.
It is way loud there. What are you guys doing? Calisthenics? Like, is that your morning routine at PayPal? Like, you have to do jumping jacks or, like, suck each other's lund? Like, what's going on in your office there? Can you help me or not? That's the end of that conversation.
I'm trying them back.
Thank you for...
And I'm trying to mute that music so it doesn't get copyrighted later.
Yeah, I figure.
The lice are busy, Mr. I said. Oh, sorry, I shouldn't sing the music. Hopefully y'all can't hear it.
Hello?
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 Yes, sir. This is David from PayPal. How can I help you?
David,
yes, sir.
I
This
need
is
some
David
help.
from
Can you hear me?
PayPal. How can I help you?
Yeah, let's move past that. That's your name. My name is Dean Michael Myers. I have to talk to you about some things. Can you hear me or not?
Yes, sir. I can hear you. How can I help you? Tell me.
Yeah, I had problems the other day. I went to get gift cards, and I don't know what's going on. I'm stuck right now. My hand's down the drain, sir. I dropped a knife down there. It's stupid. Then somebody hit the switch. I think it was Gloria from down the hall because
Okay.
she's very
You
upset
have the
with me.
gift cards with you right now?
The gift
have the
cards, right? You heard
gift
that.
cards with you right now?
Yeah, the gift cards. Right.
Hello?
It doesn't matter what else I say. It's all about the gift cards. My hand right now is stuck in the drain, and somebody turned the switch on, and I think I lost a little bit of my
Do you have the gift cards with you right now?
Of course I have the gift cards. I'm trying to get to them, but I'm stuck in the drain. My hand is like wedged in there.
Okay, just...
That's the only thing he heard. Morning,
Wow.
Stephanie. That's all he heard.
Exposing the greed.
Yep.
How greedy do you have to be to have somebody on the phone who's chopping their finger off, and you only want to know about is if they have gift cards?
Yep. It's terrible.
I'd like to think that there's a language barrier there, and he's not that evil. Or both.
I think both. Yeah. And if there's like a few seconds of silence, I'm trying to mute the music so I don't have to cut it out later. But they're playing wait time music that Take and I are fortunate enough to hear, right, Take? But I'm hoping it's muted to y'all. Yeah.
Hello.
Hello? Hello, PayPal? I think he heard me laughing. I don't think he cares about your hand take.
Nope. Hurt my feelings.
I know. I don't know if this song is copyrighted, but it's a real pain to cut this stuff out later, so. I know, Thrill. He didn't care at all about Take's hand. He only cared about the gift cards.
Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Thank you for calling PayPal customer support. Hello.
Yes, I got an email. That I was being charged.
Hello. Do you have any order ID or transaction ID number? Then I will check it on my system.
Sure. It is R56HWJH572B.
Okay, can you please be stay on the line for a while? Let me check it on my system.
Okay. Wow. It sounds real busy there, doesn't it?
Yeah, that Twister game is like in overtime, I guess.
Oh, is Nan here? Good morning, Nan. I didn't see you, but if you're here, good morning. Hi, Blindly Scam Baiting. Would like to have you on sometime. You're welcome to jump in. I just thought I'd get them hooked for a minute so they wouldn't just immediately hang up. Take.
Thanks for holding the line. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
As I can see in my system, the transaction which you are talking about, here we can see that is made for purchasing Bitcoin. Do you deal with Bitcoin?
Yeah, I have a lot of Bitcoins.
Sorry?
I have a lot of Bitcoins.
Do you deal with Bitcoin?
Yeah, I have a lot of them.
Okay, from which website do you deal with Bitcoin?
Coinbase. I have like 25 of them.
Okay, so tell me one thing. Last when you deal with Bitcoin, like yesterday or day after yesterday, a month ago or weeks ago?
Maybe last week.
Last week. And when you got this confirmation email?
Yesterday.
That means somebody stolen your information through the internet and they are trying to create a fake PayPal account under your credential to purchase a Bitcoin to the Coinbase website. It's a fraudulent charge which has been done under your credential. That's why you got the confirmation email yesterday. So would you like to keep this purchasing or want to cancel it?
No, I want to cancel it.
Okay, so in order to cancel this fraudulent charge, you need to be in front of your computer or laptop. Then I'm gonna provide you a cancellation form through the robotic server. Once you fill up the form by your side, we're gonna block this account immediately or get back your refund amount. Alright?
Last time I was on my computer, there was a man on there, that was moving my mouse around. I think he was from Amazon.
Sorry?
Last time I was on my computer, there was a man, from Amazon that moved my mouse around. Sometimes he's even on my phone, I think.
No. We are just here to help you out to cancel the fraud charge which has made under your credential, and everything will be in front of your own eye, and you just think about that. You deal with Bitcoin next week, last week, and you got the confirmation email yesterday. that means somebody stolen your information.
Yeah, but I'm telling you that I get scared to turn on my computer because there's an Amazon guy on there and he moves my mouse.
Uh,
Is that
so
something you can help me
I've
with?
been in front of your computer. Ma'am, not all peoples are equal. You are just connected to the global server of the PayPal where the fraud department can look into your matter. So you don't need to worry about that. You need to just be handy with your cell phone. Are you be handy with the cell phone?
Yeah, I'm handy with the cell phone. Can I connect to the Google server on my cell phone?
Uh, you need to be handy with your cell phone and be in front of your computer. So is the computer turned on, ma'am?
Yeah, it's on.
Sorry?
It's on.
You need to open the Google Chrome browser. Then I will provide you the cancellation form through the robotic server, where the fraud department can look into your matter or generate a cancellation form on your computer screen and help you out to cancel the fraud charge or get back your refund amount. All right?
Okay.
So are you been in front of the computer, ma'am?
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead,
You
please.
need to open the Google. You need to open the Google Chrome browser in your computer.
Okay. And what do I search for?
And you need to type it over there, letter T as in tomorrow.
Okay. T is in tomorrow.
Letter E as in Edward.
Okay.
Letter A as in America. Letter M as in mother.
Okay.
Letter V as in Victor.
Okay.
Letter I as in Indiana.
Okay.
Letter E as in Edward.
Okay.
Letter W as in water.
Okay.
Letter R as in Romania.
Okay.
And after that, giva.com. It's a teamweaver.com.
Teamweaver.com. All right.
Correct. Give a click on search. Yeah, right.
Okay, teamweaver.com. Okay, go ahead, please.
Ma'am,
now
do
what
not
you see on the
proceed. This is a scam. I'm in this guy's system. I'm in his head. I've been in his mom a few times, actually. We've been watching this call center.
Hey, you
He's scamming
motherfucker,
you.
don't try to... Hello?
Hello?
What?
Chutia?
What's going on? Hello, sir? Sir, you're saying this is a scam?
I'm here, ma'am. Hello?
Who is...
Avoid
Yeah, go
him,
ahead,
ma'am.
please,
Avoid
sir.
him. He's a
Tell the
scammer.
nice lady.
Avoid him. He's
You're
a
a scammer, sir.
He's a scammer. You are the scammer, the motherfucker. Don't try to manipulate.
Tomorrow asli naam Conchi hai. What's your real name, bitch?
Father.
Really? Nana kudiya mein aapka swagat hai.
That was funny.
Oh, he left?
Yeah, he was screaming that you're the scammer.
Yeah, that's their MO. So we got him triggered at least. I think you did your job. That was nice.
That made me laugh. All right, try one more time and you talk to him and then we'll end.
All right.
Oh, someone's calling me.
Oh, that might be him.
Hello? Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, hello?
Sorry for disconnecting the line, ma'am. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Who's this?
Okay, so what do you see on the screen, ma'am? Just tell me.
I see teamviewer.com. Do I hit enter?
Yeah. Do you see any option, ma'am, which says TeamViewer Remote Connectivity Software?
Yeah, but who is that man on your phone? He works with you?
Sorry?
That man, does he work
Sorry?
with you at PayPal, that man?
No. No. I don't know him, the person. He's just a scammer.
Oh,
He just tried to steal your money, ma'am. So forget about him and ignore him. He's a scammer.
It's me again.
Who told you about that?
Vietnam TAGOW. Why are you scamming people? Are you handy with your Lund? Can you please be handy with your Lund?
Sir, I think he's in your computer.
Oh, I'm in much
Are
more
you
than
in
his
front of the
computer.
computer, ma'am?
I'm in your head.
I think that man is in your computer.
Yeah, he's a scammer. I'll call you later, ma'am. Don't pick up the
Chumpago
anyone's call.
Yeah, you can call her later, but I'll be right there, bitch. I'll be right there. Me and you will be best friends by the end of the day. You will invite me to fuck your sister.
The funniest thing about that is he's still gonna call me later, like he thinks I'm real innocent and not involved in all this. And really, I'm the mastermind behind this bait, right?
I mean, like in between all the cursing and the raging, I mean, the moral is, I mean, greed. Even with all that, he's still going to call you back and try to sell you that I'm the scammer.
I know.
Unbelievable.
It is unbelievable. Well, I think that's a great way to end. It's almost 10:30. So, thank you again to OhItsLaz for coming on. That was awesome.
Yeah, he was cool.
Yeah,
He's just a cool guy. I mean, everybody needs to follow him. And his streams are entertaining. And when I stopped by the other day, he's talking to people. It's just like a fun time there. I mean, you have to go check out what he's doing. OhItsLaz.
Yeah, for sure. So definitely check him out on Twitch and YouTube. Although he's more active on Twitch, and he said he'll be streaming on Twitch Monday through Friday, starting at 11. So y'all make sure you check him out. I probably myself will also be on Twitch later today. Let me just post my link. So if any of y'all are not following me on Twitch, please come on over and do that. It really helps me to have some people there, you know, for support. As you can tell, when I feel like I'm alone with Take, I freak out. So just having some support really helps me. So y'all please follow me on Twitch. I may or may not be on today, but I'll definitely be on tomorrow if I'm not on today. And Take, anything, make sure you go follow Take. Anything else, Take, that you want to promote? Make sure you
it'd be nice to get followed once in a while. It'd be nice to go up rather than down. You can follow me.
And do remember.
But no, it's.
Sorry, go ahead.
I'm sorry. Yeah, go ahead, please.
I was just going to say, y'all, please remember that this is Take and I's show. We do it on my channel because I just... Oh my God, another number. 2 numbers are calling me.
Maybe it's PayPal. Try it before we go.
Hello?
Yeah,
Hello?
Hello?
Okay, just hold on, okay?
Hello.
Hello?
Hello. Sorry for disconnecting the line, ma'am. Are you there?
Yeah.
Hello. What do you see on the screen, ma'am?
I see teamviewer.com.
Mm-hmm.
Should I push enter?
Do you see? No. Do you see any option, ma'am, which says TeamViewer Remote Connectivity Software?
Yes, I do.
You need to click on that.
Okay.
And do you see the option came up on your screen which says download for free?
Yes.
Namaskar to the.
You need to click on that.
Why does this man keep interrupting us? Like, why is
Me
he
again.
bothering us so much?
Nadak Kutia may aapka swagate. I told you we'd be best friends.
call you better line, okay? I'll go from a different line, okay? Just give me a minute.
Don't let that man on your line. He's scary.
You're Poggle. You're crazy, aren't you, fucker? You want to keep going with this scam? I'm going to be watching you. I'm in every phone.
Man, they must be desperate today for some gift cards or something.
They never think or never fathom that maybe it's a three-way call and we're setting it like I'm here.
No.
Oh my God. Now we all know why they have directions on shampoo. I mean, if you were ever guessing if we still need directions, this guy proves that we do.
Oh my gosh. Well. Alright. Well, I'll try him back in a few minutes. So again, please follow, please go over to, what I was going to say before you interrupted me was, this is Take and I Show 50/50. I just do it on my channel because I figured out how to stream. So please make sure that you're over on his channel too, subbing and visiting him because, you know, we wouldn't be here if it weren't for him. We just do it on mine. But we still might do it over on his. We're trying to work on doing it on his as well. So make sure you put the notifications on his channel so that you won't miss us. But we'll be back on Thursday with B, right?
Yeah, listen, I cannot wait for that. I listen to her on the flood, like when I have the volume down. I've said it before. Her stuff is just so entertaining. Such a nice person, nice voice. So yeah, please join us Thursday. Behind bars.
Yep. All right, so we're gonna end. Y'all go see. Sorry, I missed the pin request. I don't know what pin you mean. Sorry about that.
Huh?
So make sure you go sub to Take, me, and Laz. You got a lot of work to do, y'all.
Got a channel and you sub to me, just you know, drop a little hint. I mean, you don't have to like put your link obviously and get it removed, but you know, if you say I have a new video out or something, we'll definitely you know, obviously return the love.
For sure.
We got to help each other out.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep.
All right, and it was so awesome having everyone. Please come back on Thursday for Behind the Bars, and we'll continue to learn more and more. Every time we talk to somebody new, I learn something new. So,
yeah,
great times.
Today was fun.
Yeah.
Yep. Thanks, Laz. Thanks, CJ. Thank you all for waking up and being here. Love you.
Yep. Love y'all. Bye.